Philadelphia, and I think it's fair to say that you really thrived here in Philly as a ball player. Certainly we have great memories. We'll talk about the one special game that, of course, everybody asks you about. But let's just talk about when you think back to your time in Philadelphia. What do you remember most, and what do you remember most fondly about it?
Well, I remember coming here, and I was in the bullpen, and it was, I already knew Terry Francona from the Indians days in the minor leagues, and the fact that I wasn't pitching a lot. I wasn't pitching a lot in Toronto, and it was kind of like I was a forgotten man. And someone got hurt in the rotation and brought me out, came out, did decent. And Terry said, you know what? You don't have to look back. He said, you did a good enough job. You don't have to look back. This is your job right now. Don't worry. Fifth start or whatever it is, don't look back. You're going to get an opportunity. And that's the first time someone has ever told me that. And
when you get that opportunity as a professional athlete, as a guy who has, pitched at the highest level and pitched extremely well throughout the minors and into your big league career, I would imagine mentally that's the kind of thing that allows someone to just kind of relax, go out there every 5 days and do your job, right?
It makes a huge difference because, to have a manager to have your back, an organization to have your back, and they stuck with me the whole time, and luckily I was able to make believers out of them and show what I can actually do. And that's what I wanted to do all along, was to be able to start and pitcher, not just sit in the bullpen and not pitch. So I have to pitch. I have to be active. And he gave me a shot, and I didn't look back since.
You really didn't. And so that was 1999. That was your first half season with the Phillies. And then in 2000, you come back as a starter and probably had your best season of your career. Is that a fair statement?
Yeah, it was. And it was kind of unexpected because when you come out of the box like that, nobody really expected you at first, and then I just rode the wave. We had a nice core of, my teammates, and great. We always had good defense, always had great defense, and again, the belief, and then the fans were behind us, and we knew the next year we should be able to make a run.
Think back to that time, and certainly as we sit here at Citizens Bank Park, this team, one of the best in baseball. The crowds are here every night. The energy is here. You were playing at the Vet, a little bit of a different situation, but the passionate fan base was still a passionate fan base. What do you recall about those times?
Absolutely, we did have the passionate fan base, and that's the name. That's the heartbeat of the city, and that's just how they are. Football and baseball, all sports, they're behind you. Got a passionate group. I wish we could have gave a better product. But we're out there, we're fighting. That's why we're the fighting fields, and it just meant the world to just come out here every day and play in the city. And I wish we could have gave more back that season and the season after.
You mentioned Terry Francona as your manager at that time. He has gone on to become one of the best managers in baseball history. What did you see from Tito at that time that maybe led you to believe that he was going to be a good one? I mean, certainly. You need the players. You need a whole bunch of really good players to have the success that Terry has had.
Right.
But you had to have seen something in him at that point.
Terry, the best thing about him is he's a player's manager. I'm sure everybody says that all the time, but I witnessed it, for a long time. Even before that, when he was a player and, they first asked him to coach, he was just himself. He never changed. He's funny. He can be serious when he wants to, but, and he's straight to the point, but he can come out and say the funniest things to relax you on the mound.
Yeah.
It's like, did you just say that? And next thing you know, you're relaxed. So he knows how to, and that was what we loved about him. He kept the team together and just kept us laughing, and he knows his game. He definitely knows the game in every facet. So that makes him a great coach.
We are catching up with Robert Person on our Sunday sit-down today. I do have an update here from Yankee Stadium, though, to tell you about. First pitch has been announced. It will be right around 2 p.m., so about a 25-minute delay here at Yankee Stadium. We'll keep you covered until then, but a 2 o'clock start. They've just removed the tarp from the field here at Yankee Stadium, so that certainly is good news. They're going to start to dress the field, put the lines down, and I would imagine we'll see the starting pitchers come out in about 20 minutes to start their warm-up. So we do have a start time right around 2 o'clock. In the meantime, we'll take another break here on the show, but when we come back, more with our conversation with Robert Person. That's on the other side, so stay with us right here on the Phillies Radio Network.
Baseball season is in full swing, and you can find all the action at ESPN Bet Sportsbook. Go from checking out stats to placing bets in just a few taps. And as an official sports betting partner of your Philadelphia Phillies, you'll always find special team promos in the app. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you make your first $10 wager. Download the ESPN Bet Sportsbook app to get started today. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details.
It's simple. When we breathe better, life is better. Which is why at the Temple Lung Center, we're advancing lung care so you can take back your life. When we expand your treatment options, you can expand your horizons. And when we perform more lung transplants than anyone in the country, you can make more moments that matter. Temple Lung Center. Breathe better. Live better. To schedule an appointment at the Temple Lung Center, call 800-TEMPLE-MED.
All right, man. I'm finally doing it. I'm proposing. But I need the perfect ring. Where do I go?
Dude, you need to go to Cozy Jewelers in Newtown Square. They've got a fully stocked case for same-day pickup, or Paul Cozy can create a custom piece just for her. Plus, their diamonds are hand-set and hand-picked. Step up to the 5th C, bro. Color, cut, clarity, carat, and cozy.
I'm in. Found them. CozyJewelers.com. And they're Insta at Cozy Jewelers. This ring is going to be legendary.
Step up to the 5th C, Cozy Jewelers.
Tonight's game is brought to you by Roto-Rooter. It's the top of the ninth, and wait a minute, there's a flood in the dugout.
Who tried to fix the pipes with chewing gum and hope? Call Roto-Rooter Stat.
Hartford only calls the bullpen.
Bring in the closer.
Time to shut down that leak and get out of this jam.
And boom! The pros from Roto-Rooter save the game.
And away go troubles down the drain. Roto-Rooter.
Welcome back to Phillies on Deck, presented by ESPN Bet Sportsbook. We're here at Yankee Stadium. It's the Phils and the Yanks, the final game of this 3-game series. Phillies looking for a sweep this afternoon here in the Bronx. They'll hand the baseball to their ace, Zach Wheeler, to get the job done. So we are going to start this game in a delay, but as I told you right before the break, they've taken the tarp off of the field here at Yankee Stadium. That is good news. They are just about to start putting the lines down on the field and painting the batter's boxes and doing all that, getting the field ready to go. And so we are expecting around a 2 o'clock start here this afternoon. Not too much of a delay, which certainly is good news. All right, so in the meantime, before the break, we were talking with former Phillies starter Robert Person in our Sunday sit-down, and there's no doubt when Phillies fans think about Robert Person, they generally think about one particular game, a game in which he did damage not only with his arm, but with his bat. Here's more in our Sunday sit-down with Robert Person. All right, it's a law that if you're doing an interview that you need to be asked about June 2nd, 2002. Very memorable game in Philadelphia history where you just came out and you raked. We were just joking off the air about you swinging the bats, but it was a game where you had a grand slam in the game, and then you almost had a second grand slam, which maybe some folks might forget, and then you followed it up with a home run later in the game. You like to swing the bat, and when they gave you the chance, you did it all right.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I grew up in a National League city, St. Louis, and most pitchers are shortstops growing up in Little League, and I played shortstop my whole life, and I just always wanted to hit, which is probably why I didn't like the American League that much. But anyway, that was a special day. It was actually my first start back from a rehab in AAA. I think I was in AAA that year, rehab start. Came back, man, and it was awesome to get. They had to walk Todd Pratt to get to me. There's so many stories within that story. I mean, Frank Robinson was the manager of the Expos at the time, and he actually suspended me for hitting Reggie Sanders the year before. He was on a discipline committee. So to get back, not in a bad way, but they walked to get to me and all that. And Bruce Chen was our teammate the year before.
That's right.
And he said, "Persh, you can't hit." And I said, dude, I would hit your fastball over the fence. And we're joking about it. And then next thing you know, the next season, he throws me a pitch right there, and it's grand slam. So it was
it's such a cool moment.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, you follow it up later in the game and hit your second. Again, we were just talking before we started the interview, but the Phillies had a rule that made it even more difficult for you pitchers. It seems so unfair looking back now, but tell us a little bit about what Boa was telling you before you get into the box.
Yeah, it was a Phillies way where starting pitchers or any pitcher that had a bat in their hand, and during a game you had to take 2, we got a strike. And that's just unbelievable because my dad always told me sometimes that first pitch might be your best pitch to hit.
That's right.
And you're facing guys like Maddox who don't walk guys at all. And I'm like, Larry, Maddox is not going to walk me. I won't let him walk me. And he's throwing a cookie first pitch, and he knows it. He's got that smirk on his face like, y'all can't swing. Like, he knows our rule. I understand why they did it. They want to get, pitchers, the opposing pitchers to throw more pitches. But come on, it's Maddox.
Yeah.
Got to get it when we can.
Well, you took advantage when you could. You had 4 career home runs, so you were kind of like the Shohei Ohtani before Shohei Ohtani got out there, right? A pitcher that can hit.
Man, get some of that Shohei Ohtani money.
That'd be all right too, right?
Yeah, just a fraction would be lovely.
Yeah, no doubt. Talk a little bit about the game today. Are you a fan of the game today? Do you watch it a lot? We've got a pitch clock now for pitchers. I wonder how you would react to that. Pitchers don't hit anymore. What are your thoughts on those two things?
Well, let's start with the pitch clock. It wouldn't affect me because I was so fast that hitters would call timeout because I was working so fast.
Got it.
So my teammates would always say, we love hitting, pitching, or playing defense behind you because, we don't get a chance to relax. You're not out there for a long time. You're trying to get the job done and get back in. So the pitch clock wouldn't bother me at all. The pitchers not hitting would probably bother me. That would definitely be, it's one thing in the American League, but National League not hitting, yeah, I don't agree with that. But it is what it is. The other thing I would probably love to pitch with the, the what do you call it, the launch angles these hitters are doing. I was a high ball hitter. High ball pitcher.
Yeah.
So, to me, if you get over the hands and they're dipping like this and doing the launch angle, I'm pretty sure my strikeouts would have been probably higher. Probably might give up more home runs, but home runs didn't bother me either. I would give up home runs and solos and it didn't bother me. But the high pitch, that was my thing right there.
So when you watch a game, and again, I don't know how often you're watching games at home, but when you're watching a game, do you think to yourself, oh, man, I could attack this guy and I could expose the holes that are a lot of the modern-day swings?
Absolutely. I do it all the time. The most feared hitters to most pitchers, to me, it's not the big guys that are launching home runs left and right. It's the Tony Gwynns that hit the ball wherever you pitch it, and there's no weakness.
Yeah.
And with 2 strikes, they showed up, and they're not trying to hit a home run. These guys are trying to hit home runs with 2 strikes. I would love that. Really? Or give it all you got, 2 strikes, I'll elevate it, strike 3. That's why the strikeouts are where you see it at. They're higher than normal and at an alarming rate. But, again, I think I would strive in this environment with the way that the hitters are swinging at it now. So I would love it.
What would you tell a young pitcher making his way through the minor leagues or just starting his big league career? Any advice that you got along the way that you would pass along to a young man getting started?
I would. It's hard to with these kids nowadays because everything's velocity, everything's hard. And most guys are throwing harder more than average. I think the average velocity is going up pitch-wise.
Sure.
So I would probably tell a guy, don't focus that much on velocity. Get the guy out. Maddox didn't want to strike people out. He hit this to the ground ball, 1 pitch, shortstop, whatever. You're out. Focus on location more so. The velocity is a plus, but location first, pitch selection second, and mechanics and all that coming. It all comes together.
Yeah.
And you don't want to throw your arm out early in your career, so let's not focus on velocity as much.
Yeah, make your pitches. You're going to get outs even at this level.
Exactly.
That's
the
about
name
it.
of the game, always.
All right, so you're down in Florida nowadays, and you're not completely away from the game. You're still out on the field every weekend. Tell us about this the softball that you're involved in.
Yeah, well, we're 5th inning over, so we got a 5th inning over. I'm in 2 different teams in 2 different leagues, so we played this past weekend. We went 4-0 in our bracket. Shout out to my Woodlawn Hitting Club. We went 4-0, and I love the game. Unfortunately, we were out there the hottest 2 days of the year. Heat had the index, I think, it was a heat advisory both days, and we're out there at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock playing in the afternoon. But that's why we love the game.
Yeah.
You got to love the game at 55 trying to play out, in that kind of sun, but heat. But, man, it was awesome. We had a great time, and we're moving up in the ranks. I think we might move up to 17th in the state of Florida out of 100.
Well, that's probably pretty impressive down there. I'm sure there's a lot of good ball players, a lot of good teams playing softball down there. And make no mistake, folks, Robert Person, not on the mound. He is out there swinging it, right? Where are you playing on the field?
Anywhere they need me. I don't like the outfield anymore because it's too much running.
Okay.
But I like first base. They put me at third. I'll play outfield if they need me, but just enjoy being out there, man. Just having a good time. It's the boys having a good time on the weekend. We'll travel out of state here and there, so
playing ball.
Yeah,
that's what
never
it's all
changes.
about.
My dad did it for as long as he could, and I'm doing the same thing.
Well, Robert, it's great to have you back here in Philadelphia. I know you're throwing the first pitch out here on this particular Tuesday night, so good luck with that.
Thank you.
And always good to talk to you. Hopefully we'll get a chance to talk to you again soon.
Definitely, anytime.
All right, Robert Person, our guest here on the show. We'll take a quick break, but we've got more to come, so stay with us on the Phillies Radio Network.
Every pro knows the importance of having the right team behind you, on the field and on the job. That's why Avalon Flooring's Pro Partner Program is designed for professionals who build, create, and renovate with excellence. With exclusive pricing, priority service, and a massive selection of top-quality flooring and setting materials, Avalon Flooring's Pro Partners get the competitive edge they need to keep projects moving. Don't just play the game, win it with Avalon Flooring's Pro Partner Program. Sign up today at avalonflooring.com/Grand Slam.
Hi, welcome to CP Rankin Commercial Roof Management and Contracting. Can I help you?
Yes, ma'am. I need a new roof on one of my office buildings, and I heard that CP Rankin can breathe new life into my roof.
You mean CPR?
Yeah. May I please see Mr. Rankin?
Sure thing. Did you know that CP Rankin is the best commercial roof management and contracting company for competitive pricing?
Wow. I'd like a quote for maintenance on all my regional buildings and warehouses.
Excellent. I'll let CPR know.
Oh, I get it now. CPR breathes life back into your roof.
Catchy, huh?
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
Mr. Rankin, someone is here to see you.
Call CPR and breathe new life into your roof. 215-997-9025. 215-997-9025. And be sure to stop by the CP Rankin rooftop on Ashburn Alley during your next visit to Citizens Bank Park. CP Rankin Roofing Experts, a proud partner of the Philadelphia Phillies. Call 215-997-9025.
The Orioles will head north to take on the Phillies for a midweek matchup on Monday, August 4th and Tuesday, August 5th, both at 6:45, and Wednesday, August 6th at 12:35. Snag your tickets now at Phillies.com.
Hackers suck. So does juggling multiple apps to run your business. Meet Trust UC from Telesystem, an AI-powered voice, video, and messaging platform with built-in cybersecurity awareness training. Visit hackersuck.com to learn more.
Welcome back to Phillies on Deck, presented by ESPN Bet Sportsbook. They're getting the field ready here at Yankee Stadium, and we're anticipating about a 2 o'clock first pitch. So about 1/2 hour from now, we'll have baseball up here in the Bronx. Of course, the Phillies going for a sweep of the New York Yankees with Zach Wheeler on the hill. It'll be Carlos Rodon going for the New York Yankees. He's had a solid season, an all-star this year, 10-7 with a 3.10 ERA. Your injury report is brought to you by NovaCare Rehabilitation, the power of physical therapy. And good to see Edmundo Sosa right back in the lineup today. He left yesterday's game after colliding with Brandon Marsh out in shallow left field. Both of them going for a pop-up in shallow left field. And he was down for quite some time. But after the game, he said he was feeling pretty good, and he thought he would be able to play today. And he is indeed back in the lineup, so that is good news. Alec Boehm is rejoining the team today. He will be here in New York and head to Chicago with the team and continue to receive treatment. He was getting treatments back in Philadelphia. He is making progress as he makes his way back from that fractured rib. And Aaron Nola, of course, the one guy that we've been keeping an eye on for quite some time. He is headed to Clearwater after today, and he is going to start his rehab assignment. He'll pitch on Thursday down there in, not Clearwater, to the Lehigh Valley, where he will pitch for the Iron Pigs. And so that is your injury report, brought to you by NovaCare Rehabilitation, the power of physical therapy. You may be able to hear some cheers coming from the fans here in New York, because Zach Wheeler is making his way out to begin his warm-up tosses to the bullpen. Lots of Phillies fans here, but I think fans just in general happy to see the starting pitcher heading out to the bullpen, so that means we're getting a little bit closer to getting this game underway. All right, before we put an end to the pregame show today, let's leave you on a positive note, and there's big doings happening up in Cooperstown today, of course, as the Hall of Fame ceremony is this afternoon, and they are welcoming several new members to baseball's Hall of Fame, including two former Phillies, Dick Allen and Billy Wagner, going to be inducted into the Hall of Fame today. The Phillies, of course, signed Dick Allen out of high school in 1960, and he made his debut in 1963 as a 21-year-old. He played 9 years in Philadelphia over two separate stints. He batted .290, 204 doubles, 64 triples, 204 home runs as well, and knocked in 655. It is long overdue to see Dick Allen being inducted into baseball's Hall of Fame, so that will be terrific up there in Cooperstown today. And also Billy Wagner is being inducted. He pitched in 120 games for the Phillies across 2 seasons. He posted a 1.86 ERA for them with 59 saves and 146 strikeouts. For his career, Wagner had a 2.31 ERA, and his 422 saves rank 8th in Major League history. So congrats to Dick and Billy going in today and all the inductees up there in Cooperstown this afternoon. All right, with that, we're going to put a wrap on Phillies on Deck, presented by ESPN Bet Sportsbook. It's Kevin Stocker, Scott Fransky standing by with the call of today's game. As we told you, we expect about a 2 o'clock first pitch here in the Bronx. Our thanks to our engineer here in the booth, Paul Schrager, Justin Durazio back at our studios, and our production assistant, Seth Fisher. I'm Greg Murphy saying thanks for listening. Phils and the Yanks coming up real soon right here on the Phillies Radio Network.
Swung on, hit deep, right field, and the Phillies are going to lead it!
You've been listening to Phillies on Deck, presented by ESPN Bet Sportsbook, proud partner of the Philadelphia Phillies.
It's deep, and it is gone! Yes!
Don't forget to stay tuned after the game for Phillies playback.
The Phillies pile out of the dugout as they celebrate a win!
Join Scott, L.A. and Stock as they call all the action and your Phillies defend their National League East title right here on the home of the Phillies, the Phillies Radio Network.
94 WIP HD1 Philadelphia. Powered by the Tasty Cake Studios. The home of the Phillies. 94 WIP. An Odyssey Sports Station.
Harper swings it deep. It's gone.
There's one goal.
Blasts one over the bullpen.
For your 2024 National League East champions.
A grand slam.
To bring the World Series trophy home. This is Phillies Baseball on Sports Radio 94 WIP. Brought to you by Citizens, official bank of the Phillies. Xfinity. Stream the biggest moments from the best seat in the house with Xfinity. Nemours Children's Health, the official children's hospital of the Philadelphia Phillies. CP Rankin Roofing Experts. CPR will breathe life back into your roof. Independence Blue Cross. Learn more at IBX.com. Hatfield Quality Meats, the official pork provider of the Philadelphia Phillies. Philadelphia area Chevy dealers. Visit Chevrolet.com. Tasty Cake. PGW. Fueling the future. Temple Health and Fox Chase Cancer Center. Official partners of the Phillies. SEPTA. SEPTA is the Philly way to go. Flight by Yingling. The next generation of light beer. Philadelphia Insurance Companies, leader in nonprofit insurance and proud sponsor of the Runs for Charities program. SeatGeek, the official ticket marketplace of the Philadelphia Phillies. NovaCare Rehabilitation, experience the power of physical therapy. Meineke, doing car care right for over 50 years. And ESPN Bet Sportsbook, proud partner of the Phillies.
Pretty well hit. He's looking up, and that ball is gone. It's into the Phillies bullpen.
Now, the voice of Phillies baseball, Scott Fransky.
From Yankee Stadium in the Bronx today, it's the final game of this three-game series as the Philadelphia Phillies go for a first-ever sweep of the New York Yankees here in their home ballpark when they send their ace, Zach Wheeler, to the mound. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to a Sunday of baseball from the Big Apple. Scott Fransky with you alongside Kevin Stocker, our engineer in the booth today, Paul Schrager, as the Phillies, with back-to-back wins over the Yankees to open the series. They've won their first series here in a decade and now try to do something they have never done, and that's sweep the homestanding Yankees in their own ballpark. The Phillies trying to return the favor after the Yankees swept the Phils at Citizens Bank Park last July. This time, shoes on the other foot as the Phillies will send Zach Wheeler to the mound today looking for his 10th win of the season. A 9-3 record for Wheeler, a 2.39 earned run average, leading the National League in strikeouts heading into the start today. No easy task for the offense, though, this afternoon as they'll take on the left-hander Carlos Rodon. Rodon, an all-star for the Yankees this season for the third time in his career. He's got 10 wins so far, a 10-7 record, and a 3.10 earned run average. Now, the two starting pitchers have really just begun their warm-up tosses. That's because today's game is now scheduled to start at 2 o'clock after some shower activity this morning here in New York City. But we do have a start time, and the pitchers getting ready to get this game underway, just on a slight delay here this afternoon. We'll take our first time out. When we come back, we will set up the starting lineups for you, and then we'll hand things off to Greg Murphy to get us through this brief rain delay and get us ready for baseball here this afternoon. It's game number 105 on the season, and we're back in a moment here on the Phillies Radio Network.
3 years ago, Manco & Manco made history by opening its first location off the Jersey Shore since its founding in 1956. Following its successful debut, Phillies fans now have even more ways to enjoy the official pizza of the Philadelphia Phillies. Manco & Manco, the first and last name in pizza, can be found at Ashburn Alley, Pass and Stowe, Liberty Landing, behind Section 321, and near the left field foul pole. New season, same legendary pizza. Visit mancospizza.com.
Hey Philly, did you know natural gas is the most reliable and efficient way to heat our homes, cook our food, and dry our clothes affordably? And with PGW, the benefits of natural gas keep on coming. PGW has programs and offers that can make life easier no matter where in Philly you live. From spreading your bill evenly across the year to boosting your home's energy efficiency with rebates, and from year-round payment assistance programs to servicing appliances, PGW's got you covered. Check us out at pgworks.com.
The pros know nobody beats FW Web. With extensive inventory, personalized service, and a fleet of trucks across the Northeast, FW Web supports all customers, from one-van contractors to large facility operators. For planned projects, emergency jobs, or maintenance, FW Web has what you need, when and where you need it. For plumbing, heating, HVAC, refrigeration, propane gas, and PVF jobs. With over 100 locations, visit FWWeb.com to find one near you.
Get ready to flex like the Fanatic on Tuesday, August 5th, when kids 14 and under receive a Fanatic Big Chain presented by Terminix as the Phils take on the Orioles at 6:45. Grab tickets now at Phillies.com.
Stay tuned for the start of the game coming up next. And brought to you by Lissio's Bakery, proud partner of the Philadelphia Phillies. Lissio's Bakery. It all starts with the bread. And Phillies baseball, well, that starts now.
First, there was Tuesday. Then, there was Taco Tuesday. Now at Wendy's, there's Takis Tuesday. Get a new Takis Fuego meal, a.k.a. Takis Fuego chicken sandwich, Fuego fries inspired by Takis, a bag of Takis Fuego chips, a small drink, and also a small Frosty Classic. Yes, you can get that any day, but on Takis Tuesday, the Frosty is free. Make every Tuesday a Takis Tuesday. Gotta be Wendy's.
Limited time only. Participating U.S. Wendy's includes 1 ounce Takis Fuego chips while supplies last. Takis and Fuego trademarks are used under license.
Kids 14 and under are invited to circle the diamond after the Phillies take on the Orioles on Wednesday, August 6th at 12:35 for Nemours Children's Health Kids Run the Bases. Order tickets now at Phillies.com.
During the Phillies 2025 season, Tito's Handmade Vodka will donate $1 for every Tito's cocktail sold at Citizens Bank Park to Phillies charities up to a total of $20,000. Tito's Handmade Vodka is a proud sponsor of the Philadelphia Phillies.
The home of the Phillies, 94 WIP.
Back with you from New York here at Yankee Stadium. The Phillies
you started that by saying it's about time, and it really is about time. It took
Enjoying quality time with my family. Meg and I are always looking to promote outdoor play. And what better way to do that than with a Phillies branded playset? I know King Swings will be a beloved part of our family memories for years to come. Visit kingswingsets.com to bring the ballpark home. King Swings. Get out and play.
It's game time, and you're heading to Citizens Bank Park to catch your Fightin' Phils, but you want the great taste of a Campos cheesesteak. That's easy. Make sure you visit Campos on Ashburn Alley. Whether you want a traditional cheesesteak or kick it up a notch with their signature sandwich, the Heater, you can get the same award-winning steaks that you'll find at their 214 Market Street location in Old City. For the best cheesesteak in Philly, visit Campos in Ashburn Alley, Campos at 214 Market Street, and CamposDeli.com. Philadelphia's cheesesteak since 1947.
The pros know nobody beats FW Web. With extensive inventory, personalized service, and a fleet of trucks across the Northeast, FW Web supports all customers, from one-van contractors to large facility operators. For planned projects, emergency jobs, or maintenance, FW Web has what you need, when and where you need it. For plumbing, heating, HVAC, refrigeration, propane gas, and PVF jobs. With over 100 locations, visit FWWeb.com to find one near you.
When you decide to sell your home, don't settle for a good agent. Go for a great one. Go for a Weichert agent. A Weichert agent looks at you as a partner, not a transaction, and will work day and night to get you the results you're looking for. And your Weichert agent is backed by the Weichert brand. With over 50 years of experience, Weichert agents have guided thousands of buyers and sellers through every facet of home ownership. Don't settle for good. Go for great. Work with a Weichert agent. Each Weichert franchised office is independently owned and operated.
Hey Philly, did you know natural gas is the most reliable and efficient way to heat our homes, cook our food, and dry our clothes affordably? And with PGW, the benefits of natural gas keep on coming. PGW has programs and offers that can make life easier no matter where in Philly you live. From spreading your bill evenly across the year to boosting your home's energy efficiency with rebates, and from year-round payment assistance programs to servicing appliances, PGW's got you covered. Check us out at pgworks.com.
The Phillies play here. Sports Radio 94 WIP.
Back in the Bronx as the New York Yankees take the field here at Yankee Stadium, a record of 56-48 on the season. Carlos Rodon has 10 of those wins on the mound this year for the Yanks. The veteran left-hander will toe the rubber today for the 22nd time this year. Going up against Zach Wheeler. Glad to have you with us on a Sunday here in the Big Apple. Scott Fransky with you alongside Kevin Stocker. And before we get this ball game underway, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Philadelphia Phillies Radio Network.
94 WIP HD1 Philadelphia. Powered by the Tasty Cake Studios. The home of the Phillies. 94 WIP. An Odyssey Sports Station.
Phillies going for a series sweep here at Yankee Stadium. That's something they have never done. The Phillies last time they won a series here at Yankee Stadium, 2015. We've talked about it a few times over the last couple of days. The big days for Maikel Franco. He had back-to-back games of 5 runs batted in. He's the only player for the Phillies ever to do that here in the Bronx. But he did it on back-to-back days, and that led the Phillies to a 2-1 series victory. That would be the last managerial days for Ryan Sandberg, actually, at the helm of the Phils, believe it or not. But that was a long, long time ago. But the Phillies have a chance to do something today. They've already got that taken care of. Now they have a chance to get a sweep here, something they've never done.
I think it's a perfect time to get greedy if you're on this Phillies club. Everybody's feeling real good. Sosa's back. Turner's going to get a half a day. He's been swinging a great bat. But anytime you can come up here to New York and have a chance to sweep is a great weekend.
Well, Trey Turner, as Stock mentioned, is going to get a half a day off, so to speak. He's the designated hitter today against his old college teammate. These two played with one another at North Carolina State for 3 straight seasons, Carlos Rodon and Trey Turner. And Turner, who's had a huge series here in New York, he's 6 for 11 at the plate with 3 extra base hits. And he's got his batting average creeping back up into the top 10 in Major League Baseball at .296. First pitch is on the way, and it's swung on, hit in the air, down the right field line towards the corner, but that's going to be a foul ball. And with it being just 314 feet down to the right field corner, he had a shot at a home run there to lead it off on the first pitch against his Old teammate. He's 2 for 9 off him lifetime. 0-1 pitch. And a swing and a foul tip into the mitt for the catcher, Austin Wells. 80 degrees, cloudy skies. The lights are on, and we're underway right on time at 2:02.
Perfect.
0-2 the count. Here's the pitch. And Turner swings and misses. He struck him out with a breaking ball. 1 away. I'll bring up Kyle Schwarber, the left fielder today. Turner as the DH. Schwarber gets a start in the outfield. Defensively, the Yankees line up like this. Ben Rice at first, Jazz Chisholm Jr. at second base. The shortstop is Anthony Volpe, and over at third, it's Ryan McMahon. In the outfield, Jason Dominguez is in left. Trent Grisham in center. Cody Bellinger in right. And behind the plate, Austin Wells, who receives a pitch low from Rodon. It's 1 ball and no strikes to Kyle Schwarber, batting .256 with 36 home runs. Here's the windup of the 1-0. And it's in there for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Kyle Schwarber, also a huge series. The top 2 guys in this lineup, 11 for 21 in this series. The pitch. And that's inside.
Tone setters. Turner's been getting on. Kyle's been driving him in. You've got Bryce Harper hitting third. That's how it's supposed to be with this lineup.
Rodon set just above the belt. His 2-1 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down and in. Rodon has not faced the Phillies since he was a San Francisco Giant back in the 2022 season. Faced him twice that year. All in all in his career, 3 starts against the Phillies, and he's got a .51 ERA. He's given up 1 earned run in 17 2/3 innings to the Phillies. Rodon ready with a 2-2. And a swing and a bouncer foul up the first base line. And it's still 2-2 on Schwarber.
I saw Kruk was at it again yesterday as they were talking about kind of what you and I were just chatting about, the top of the lineup. And he called Schwarber and Harper behemoths. Like, you know what that means, John?
2-2 on the way. And that one is
wow,
missed by the plate umpire, Sean Barber. As that should have been a strike, but called a ball, and Kyle Schwarber will see if he can take advantage. There's a count 3-2. Rodon with a count full. He kicks and deals. The pitch swung on, missed. He got it. Another slider. Same pitch he used to get Turner on strikes. He does the same with Schwarber. 2 gone. And that'll bring up Bryce Harper. Yankees, of course, in the home whites with the blue pinstripes. Rodon wears the blue socks pulled up over the calf, white cleats. And both teams with the Cooperstown logo on the right, the Hall of Fame weekend logo on the right of the caps. For the Yankees, that's their traditional blue cap with the white NY logo on the front. For the Phillies, it's a maroon cap with the old school white P. As Harper, big swing, no contact, and a first pitch breaking ball. Bryce Harper, a home run yesterday, his 15th. .266 hitter. Here's the 0-1. And he checked his swing. That pitch was inside. They ask at third base, but he did not go around, says John Libka. The rest of the crew, Ryan Wills is at first base, and DJ Rayburn, the crew chief, out at second. Rodon ready, his 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Good slider to lefties, Rodon. He also likes to throw the sinker into lefties. So as a left-handed hitter, you start looking away, and then he busts you in with that sinker.
The count 1-2, and Rodon delivers. And the pitch is taken, low and away. As Harper able to lay off. Bryce 0 for 3 against him lifetime. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on. Here on the top of the first. And the pitch. It's taken, and it's down low. And the count is now full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Should Harper get aboard, Nick Castellanos back in the lineup. He waits on deck for the Phillies. Rodon ready. And his 3-2. Swung on, grounded foul, first base side. Don is now 32 years of age, born in Miami, Florida. Went to high school in North Carolina, ended up pitching collegiately at North Carolina State University, as we said. 3-2. Here's the payoff again, and it's a jam shot right side of the infield. It'll be caught by Chisholm, and that'll be it for the Phillies as Harper gets sawed off a bit. That's the final out here at the top of the first. 1-2-3 go the Phillies, and we'll go to the bottom of the first. Zach Wheeler headed the mound. It's
great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th-inning go-ahead home run in the first New York Mets home game after 9/11. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th, and it's a one-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
NBC 10 First Alert Weather.
Your exclusive home for Phillies baseball. 94 WIP.
Zach Wheeler takes them out here against the New York Yankees. 21st start of the season for Zach. 9-3 record and a 2.39 ERA. First pitch on the way to Trent Grisham, and it's in there for a called strike one. 0-1 the count. No score. It'll be Grisham, Rice, and Bellinger. Due up here for the Yankees. The windup and the pitch. And it's bounced foul up the first baseline. Quickly 0-2. 164 strikeouts for Zach. That's in 128 innings. And that is the most strikeouts in the National League, and it's not even close in the NL. Dylan Cease is 20 Ks behind Wheeler. The 0-2 pitch, 21 Ks behind Wheeler. As he strikes out Trent Grisham, there's one gone.
Here's Septa's starting pitchers scatter report on Zach. 9-3. He's got 6 pitches. All of his pitches are great, especially when they work off the four-seamer. 4 of his 6 pitches have batting average against under 179. He's been so solid. This is brought to you by Septa. Septa is the Philly way to go.
Here is the first baseman, Ben Rice. Left-handed hitter. He swings and lifts one in the air. Left field towards the line goes Schwarber. He has room to make the catch. And at a fair ball down to the corner. And Schwarber able to get over there quickly. He gets a chance right away.
It's probably the best thing that could happen. I mean, Kyle's been doing this a long time, but nerves still creep in when you haven't been out there in a while.
It's his 7th start this season in left field. That'll bring up Cody Bellinger, and this has not been a good matchup for Wheels over the years. The pitch swung on, hit in the air, left field. Going back into his left is Schwarber, nearing the track. He's calling, he makes the catch, falls over backwards and lands on his back. And he is laughing, but he's got the baseball. Less than graceful. Kyle Schwarber gets the job done. Watch that step, it's a doozy. The side's retired. We'll go to the second, no score.
Every game night is a chance to go big with MLB Big Inning.
Grand slam!
Turn on baseball's only nightly show that brings you the biggest plays of the night, live and commercial-free.
Strikes him out.
No one stacks more clutch plays into one live show with up to 4 games on a single screen.
Out of here! He is on fire. It's a walk-off winner.
Change up game night with baseball's biggest game changer, MLB Big Inning, presented by Best Western. Every night, all season long on MLB.tv.
Let's see if we can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th, and it's a 1-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Your exclusive home for Phillies baseball. Sports Radio 94 WIP.
Nick Castellanos leads off for the Phillies here in the second. First pitch, he swings and fouls it out of play. It's a job for the great lip readers out there, but it really seemed like Kyle Schwarber, as he got high fives up and down the dugout, was saying to everybody, "I'm back."
Or was he saying, "It was on my back"?
I was on my back.
Yeah.
0-1 the count. Rodon delivers, and the pitch is taken down low. Schwarber going back and to his left, waving off Johan Rojas, who quite frankly could have gotten there. He had covered so much ground. It looked like he was about in position to make the catch, but Schwarber did, and really right as on the edge of the grass and the track, he just fell down backwards as Castellanos fouls one off. He went down onto the seat of his pants, rolled over onto his back. His sunglasses went flying off his head. They ended up on the track. And Rojas picked up the glasses and his left fielder. Kyle Schwarber had a massive smile on his face.
But he made the catch.
He made the catch.
More importantly.
Yeah. 1-2 on Castellanos. And the pitch swung on, fouled away. Zach Wheeler walking off the mound. They had a quick clip of him, and he was snapping his fingers in the way they do when the player makes a great play in the outfield. He wasn't holding those snapping fingers up high. He was holding them down low. Here's a pitch down low.
What does that mean?
I don't know. He was acknowledging it, but maybe it wasn't.
He was like, "Hey, you made it into a great play." Yeah.
2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch swung on, hit deep left field towards the corner. Dominguez back to the track at the wall. It's gone. And Nick Castellanos back in the lineup with his 14th home run of the season. Phillies are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Nice job by Nick there to actually extend this at-bat a little bit. Been much better at that. He still swings first pitch swinging all the time, but now he's trying to fight some balls off to get to a better pitch. And this is the changeup. Remember what I said? He either has the slider or the changeup working. Usually doesn't have both. That changeup just hung. Nice job, Nick.
That'll bring up JT Realmuto. JT 4 for 9 in the series with a couple of extra base hits. He takes down low. He's had 2 hits in each of the 2 games. Now over his last 33 games, he's got 17 multi-hit efforts. Here's a swing and a hot shot hit to third. McMahon, though, scoops it as it was right at him. They don't throw out JT for the first out of the inning.
Fans 21 and over will make their own shade this summer with a City Connect Miller Lite floppy hat. which they'll receive when the Phils host the Nationals Friday, August 22nd at 6:45 p.m. Visit Phillies.com to purchase tickets today.
Otto Kemp, the batter, with 1 out, nobody on. A 1-0 lead for the Phillies. Kemp batting .241 as Rodon delivers to Kemp, and the first pitch is down low. Phillies loading up on all the right-handed platoon spots here. Kemp, Sosa, Wilson, Rojas at the bottom of the lineup. Lefties hitting .167 against Rodon. The 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss. Righties not a whole lot better, but definitely a slight advantage. They're hitting .194, and the OPS is about 100 points higher for righties against the veteran lefty. Rodon ready, the 1-1. Swing and a miss.
I going back to Kyle Schwarber's catch, and all of that, so you got the bottom line. It was really funny. The one thing that sticks out in my mind is when he started to wave off Johan from center. He's waving him off with his huge outfield glove. You don't see that very often. So imagine like this big wave with this heavy glove.
1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Swung on, hit in the air, right center. This is well hit. Bellinger back at the track, looking up, it's gone. And Otto Kemp goes opposite field at Yankee Stadium. It's his 3rd home run of the season, 2nd of the inning for the Phils, who now lead it 2-0. Tremendous show of opposite field power for Otto Kemp.
Oh, he's pumped up. He hits the plate, forearm bashing everybody on his sprint to the dugout. Love the emotion.
I'll bring up Edmundo Sosa. Oppo Otto.
Oh, I like that.
Here is the pitch to Sosa, and he takes a called strike. Edmundo Sosa, we thought was headed for a stretcher yesterday at one point. But he's back in the lineup today after being run into by Brandon Marsh. A swing and a miss. And also apparently got some words of encouragement from Bryce Harper mid-game yesterday, as Edmundo talked about afterwards yesterday. Edmundo had struck out in a big spot, slammed his helmet down. The 0-2 on the way, and a swing and a foul tip hung onto by Wells. And that'll be the 2nd out. And the 3rd strikeout for Rodon. But Bryce Harper apparently told Edmundo, hey, that's not you. And Edmundo said, yeah, it helped me kind of get refocused, and then he ended up homering in his next at bat. Then he got run over by the truck out in left field as the pitch to Weston Wilson is in for a strike.
Brandon Marsh is the truck.
Yeah. And he was accelerating.
Yes.
0-1 the count, the pitch. And it's taken, and that's another called strike. Weston Wilson back in the lineup, and this is his first big league at bat in quite a while. He's batting just .194, 7 for 36 this season in the majors. The windup in the 0-2. And that's down low. His last at-bat in the major leagues came on June the 15th. He did appear as a pinch runner earlier in the week since he was recalled, but this is first AB. The 1-2, and it's fouled off. But Weston was a player who really hit lefties very, very well last season. 341 hitter, had a 1025 OPS in his big league at bats against lefties. Down to the count here. The 1-2. Swung on, fouled away again.
I still like Wes Wilson at the plate off the lefties. You know, for him especially, he's done everything that he can do really at AAA. There's nothing left for him to do there. At the big league level, it's just about taking advantage of the few opportunities that he does have, and sometimes that can be very tough to do.
The 1-2 pitch. Swung on, hit in the air, right center field. Grisham and Bellinger in the alley. Bellinger calling. Grisham calls him off and makes the catch deep in the alley in right center in front of the 385 mark on the warning track. 2 homers in the inning for the Phils. Castellanos and Kemp both going deep. And as we go to the bottom of the second, Phillies lead it 2-0.
Hey, Fightin' Phils fans, every time the Phillies strike out 10 or more batters in a home game, you score with BetMGM.
Introducing baseball's all-new national pregame show, MLB Tonight, live at 5. Join Greg, Harold, and Dan and a star-studded roster for a preview of all the night's matchups. Get a first look at the lineups.
Everything looks good right now for the Yankees.
First take from the players.
I'm just excited to put any pair of cleats on.
And the first of many breakdowns before the first pitch. A full night of baseball starts at 5. MLB Tonight's national pregame show. Weekdays at 5 Eastern on MLB Network.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Let's see if we can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th, and it's a one-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Toyota Phillies Alumni Night on Sunday, August 3rd, when the Phillies host the Tigers at 7:10. Get tickets now at Phillies.com.
The home of the Phillies, 94 WIP.
Zach Wheeler back to the mound with a lead. It's 2-0 Phillies here in the bottom of the second. Giancarlo Stanton leads off against him. First pitch is up high for ball 1. Stanton with a home run yesterday, his 7th of the season. In fact, he's homered in each of the 2 games. For the Yanks, the pitch, fastball, and there's a strike call. The Yanks, of course, forging ahead without Aaron Judge now, who has a sprain of his flexor tendon in his right arm and elbow, and they say no tear. The pitch. And that's just a little bit low, but sometimes this can be a precursor to what usually comes as Tommy John.
Yeah, let's hope not.
2-1 pitch, and that's way outside. Wow. That was an awkward delivery. Rarely see that from Zach. That one bounced way over the left-hand batter's box.
Went back and saw the 3 throws the other night from Aaron Judge in his last game from the outfield, and I didn't know he was hurting, but boy, you watch him throw.
3-1, and that's fouled off.
He had just lobbed them in. He had 3 plays he had to make. One of them you and I were talking about was on Trey Turner. I'm not sure the Phillies really knew how much his arm was hurting as well.
Yeah, they might have had Turner test him in that moment, but 3-2 the count. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on, line to right center. Rojas coming over in the gap. He lays out and he missed it. Just off the edge of his glove. Castellanos, a good job to back it up. And he'll toss it in and hold Stanton to a long single. Boy, Rojas almost got there. That would have been sensational had he done so.
Well, you know what, Scott? I think he did get there. It just misjudged on when to dive. He was a little bit late on his dive. Didn't quite get the glove out there. What a good effort. And remember, with Stanton, I think as an outfielder, you can pretty much go for everything because he can barely run. Not that he's hurt, he can just physically barely run.
Here's Chisholm, and a swing and a miss. 2 guys in this lineup that have pretty good numbers over the years against Zach, Cody Bellinger and Jazz Chisholm Jr., who's 6 for 17, and of the 6 hits, 5 of them are extra base hits. 0-1 the count. And the pitch way in, and it hit him in the foot, in the leg, and that was, again, I think that same pitch, the sweeper, the one he just missed so badly on, really pulling it. And Chisholm reaching down and grabbing his right toe. As that appeared to get him right on the tip of the foot.
I know after Zach Wheeler's last start, which was out of the All-Star break, right? I think he came and he said, look, physically I felt fine. I felt great. But where he had some trouble was syncing everything up, about, between the legs, the arm slot, getting it all synced up. He just couldn't quite get there. Looks like he's still searching for it.
Well, we'd all like to not be synced up like that. Strike out 10 and walk nobody in 6 innings, right?
Yeah, not synced.
Bring up Jason Dominguez with 2 on and nobody out as the Yankees look to answer back. The Phillies with 2 solo homers in the top half of the inning. Otto Kemp plays even with the bag at third base, and the first pitch is fouled back. Jason Dominguez, switch hitting outfielder, batting .253. Still technically a rookie is Dominguez. 22-year-old who made his debut a couple of years ago. The pitch. And that's up and in. Spins him off the plate. Sosa plays up the middle at shortstop. Weston Wilson in the hole at second, and Harper deep at first. 1 ball, 1 strike. Wheeler checks the lead runner, the pitch. And that's way inside, and that hit him. And Wheeler is obviously having some trouble with the breaking stuff, and he is really pulling balls to the glove side, and that's right at the left-handed batters. Did that hit him in the belt?
Yeah, right in the buckle. Curious to see what Zach does here with 6 pitches. One of the benefits by having a lot of pitches is sometimes you can just put one of them in your back pocket, and it might be that breaking ball right now.
So he hits back-to-back batters, and the bases are loaded for Ryan McMahon. And the first pitch on the way, breaking ball, swing and a miss. Goes to the curveball. Again, it was the sweeper, I believe, that hit Chisholm. They put Cutter on the board on that pitch to Dominguez. 0-1 the count. Again, Kemp even at third with the bag, and the next pitch misses up and away. Wheeler, who had a 5-pitch, 5-strike first inning.
Got Stanton on third base here, so infield-wise, at the corners, even though Harper's back, you got to know there's no speed at third.
Here's the 1-1, and that is a little bit wide, and obviously anything on the ground, I think they're going to try to just get 2 and prevent the big inning here. Two balls and a strike on Ryan McMahon. Playing in his second game as a Yankee. The pitch. Breaking ball, grounded towards first. It's a fair ball over the first base bag and down the line, going all the way to the corner. It'll tie the game. Dominguez lost sight of the ball. He ends up at third base. He might have had a chance to score. I don't know what happened to him. He stopped at second. But the Yankees have tied it up just like that on a 2-run double by Ryan McMahon. #16th double of the year for McMahon, and his first big hit as a Yankee.
Yeah, still trying to figure out the sweeper. Not sure if that was a cutter or a sweeper, what they gave that, but that ball was right over the heart of the plate. Again, he's trying to find it so he can hit the inside half, but not hit the batter. That's been the issue.
Here's Anthony Volpe, and the pitch. Volpe takes inside. The Phillies are still back up the middle with nobody out. Harper just behind the baseline and well off the foul line at first base. 1-0 the count, and the pitch swung on, fouled away to the right side. For Zach Wheeler, this is the 3rd time he has pitched at Yankee Stadium, and the first 2 times, albeit quite a few years ago, did not go well. Both came as a member of the New York Mets. The 1-1, and that's a little bit high. But 10 earned runs allowed in 9 innings pitched here in the Bronx. Pitched here in 2019, also pitched here for the first time. Derek Jeter was still playing. That was in 2014. 2-1 pitch, And a breaking ball that misses off the plate away. Volpe takes that sweeper for a ball. It's 3-1 now. Austin Wells waits on deck. Nobody out. 2-2 game, second inning. The stretch by Wheeler. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a miss. Fastball. And it's 3-2.
He's challenged him right there. The thing about Zach Wheeler, he's not afraid to do that at all.
So the count full. Here on the right-handed hitting Anthony Volpe, batting .217 on the year, but he's been hot lately. Wheeler ready, the 3-2 offer. Swung on, fouled away to the right side. Came back with another fastball, this time a four-seamer. And Volpe able to get a piece of it to stay alive. And that one at 97, which is where Wheeler has topped out to this point. Three and two. And the pitch. It's fouled off again. Third straight this time. Back to the two-seamer. And Volpe fouled that down off his leg. Count full still. With Wells waiting on deck. And Wheeler's 3-2. Swung on, hit high and out of play. Foul, third base side. And getting to be quite a battle here. Wow. Running up the pitch count.
To be honest with you, usually you don't want your pitch count getting run up like this. I will say it's giving Zach an opportunity to find the pitches, to find some of that command.
It's his 24th pitch of the inning. 3-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Breaking ball got him to chase. And finally, one Volpe couldn't reach. And there's a big strikeout for the first out of the inning.
He went to that sweeper. There it is. They got that one just off the outside part of the plate.
Now Austin Wells, again, the infield back at first, second, and short. Kemp is way off the line at third base. And the pitch to Wells. Swung on, fouled straight back. 0-1. Wells, .217 hitter with 15 homers. Stands in from the left side. Former first-round pick by the Yankees. 0-1 the count. Wheeler kicks and deals. The pitch swung on, lifted in the air, left field. Fairly deep. Schwarber is over. He's under it, and he will make the catch. Runner at third, tagging Dominguez, is going to score standing up. And a sacrifice fly for Austin Wells gives the Yankees a 3-2 lead.
Well, on the mound today, the Padres' Stephen Kolek versus the Cardinals' Michael McGreevy. In each of the first two games of this series, the benches both cleared and a little dust up. It'll be interesting to see what happens today, although the score is 2-0 so far in the second inning for the Padres. This is sponsored by the New Jersey Division of Travel and Tourism. Find your wow right now. Visit nj.org.
Top of the order, and Trent Grisham. As Wheeler trying to get out of this without any further damage. He won't. Here's a ground ball, leaks through the right side, a base hit. Coming around third, and home to score is McMahon. And in at first with an RBI single is Trent Grisham, and it's 4-2 New York. Doesn't hit hard, but in exactly the wrong place for the Phillies. 39th run batted in for Grisham. And Caleb Cotham, the Phillies pitching coach, will make a trip out to the mound as it's now 4-2 Yankees.
This is a good visit. Zach's not a big fan on having guys come out and talk to him, even his catcher JT. But in this case, with all the pitches that he's thrown, it's turning into a long inning, hot day, humid day. Go out there, give him a little blow.
Yeah, Wheeler, we mentioned he threw only 5 pitches in the first inning. He's now thrown 27 in this inning. And Caleb Cotham departs. Gives Wheeler that little breather. Now deals with Ben Rice. Rice flied out to left his first time up. Wheeler set at the letters and delivers, and the pitch is a breaking ball down and in. Wheeler, with the runs given up thus far, his ERA jumps up to 2.64, which means that at the moment Christopher Sanchez is the ERA leader on the club. The 1-0. Swinging a ground ball to short. Sosa has it, gathers it in, fires to first, and that will retire the Yankees, but not before they score 4 runs in the inning on 3 hits. There were 2 hit batsmen and a man left. We're going to the third, 4-2 New York.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th inning go-ahead home run in the first New York Mets home game after 9/11. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Let's see if we can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco, his 13th, and it's a 1-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
It's a great night for baseball.
This matchup features some of the best talent in the game. A lot of power, a lot of marquee names.
Here we go. Buckle up, folks. There's a guy who wants to be in the spotlight. The bats have come alive.
A showstopper.
We're just playing Powerball.
This place doesn't know what hit him.
These teams are entertaining, are they not?
The show continues. Experience game-to-game coverage of the night's biggest moments, live and commercial-free. MLB Network Strike Zone, Wednesday and Friday nights all season.
When you are looking for a Honda, turn to Burns. A dealership you can trust, turn to Burns. If great service is a must, turn to Burns.
For your next car, shop BurnsHonda.com.
Phillies baseball, Sports Radio 94 WIP.
Well, the Orioles will head north to take on the Phillies for an interleague matchup on Monday, August 4th and Tuesday, August 5th, both at 6:45 p.m. and Wednesday, August 6th at 12:35 p.m.
Johan Rojas will lead it off for the Phillies, who trail now 4-2. And the first pitch in for a strike to Rojas, who will be followed by Trey Turner, and then Kyle Schwarber against Carlos Rodon, who had a long wait in between half innings. But for him, certainly well worth it. So the 2 homers he gave up in the top of the second, erased by a 4-run bottom of the second for the Yankees. 29 pitches total for Wheeler in that inning. 0-1 the pitch, and it's down low. Rojas batting .226 on the year. Played yesterday with Castellanos out of the lineup because of a sore knee. One ball, 1 strike, and the pitch, and that's taken. And it's a strike over the outside corner. Picked up an RBI with a bases loaded walk. Game yesterday, he's up to 18 runs batted in. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and the wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. It's number 4 for Rodon. Top of the order now, and Trey Turner. Turner has hit safely in 7 of 8 games since the All-Star break. .382 average, .447 on base percentage since that time. Here's the pitch, and he takes a little bit wide. Struck out his first time up against Rodon.
How are you with Trey, top of the order, not hitting the home runs but getting on base? What do you like better?
1-0 pitch is down low.
Probably not a fair question, but
I mean, if he wants to hit home runs, great. But I don't need 30 from him. You know, I mean, I think if he's on base, that's what it's really all about. 2-0 is lifted in the air. Right field line going over is Bellinger, and he will make the catch. If there was a way to guarantee not sacrificing the on-base percentage for gaining more power, fine, but I'm not sure. I think they can work against each other.
Yeah, 100%. No, I'm with you. I know Kyle, when Kyle was leading off, his on-base percentage was really well, but the weapon when he's on base is not the same as when Trey gets on base. It's just a completely new weapon.
Here's Kyle Schwarber with 2 outs, nobody on, and the pitch. Schwarber swings and grounds it foul.
You know, he's getting that half day today. You kind of talked about it. When he's on base, though, and he's running so much, it's great to watch as a fan. It's great for the team. But he has to really work hard on staying in shape, staying in the weight room, keeping those legs healthy. That's why he's DHing today.
The 0-1 pitch, taken, low and away. Turner with no homers now over his last 23 games, including the 2 at-bats today. He's been stuck on 11 since he hit 2 homers in the same game in Atlanta. 1 ball and 1 strike. And the pitch. Swing and a miss.
The other thing about Trey at the top of the lineup, it's not like he's an Otis Nixon or a leadoff hitter that can't hit one out of the park first pitch of the game, second pitch of the game. There's still a little bit of that ambush factor, I think, for any pitcher, which makes him even more valuable. That's what I love about him in that leadoff spot.
Schwarber down to the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Rodon's pitch. It's taken a little bit low. Well, Schwarber still leads the club in runs scored. Part of that has to do with some homers hit, obviously, but does have a slight lead on Turner in that category. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and the pitch. Taken again down low. A little bit of a check swing, but he didn't go around. So the count runs full. 4-2, Yankees in front here in the 3rd. Rodon is ready. And his payoff pitch. It's fouled off. Wells couldn't hang on. Still 3-2 to Schwarber. Turner is the league leader in hits and will now have a great chance to pass and become the major league leader in hits with Judge on the IL. Judge has 129, Turner with 125. Bo Bichette of the Jays goes into play today with 121 base hits this season. Another 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him down and in. And Schwarber goes down on strikes for the 2nd time. As there's a 1-2-3 shutdown inning for Carlos Rodon, who has struck out 5 through the first 3 innings. And we'll go to the bottom of the 3rd. Yankees lead it 4-2.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th, and it's a 1-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
The Clubhouse Spark.
Hunter Pence, another spirited pregame speech.
The staff savior.
Sabathia, a complete game.
The game-changing bat.
Noenas Cespedes, unbelievable.
History shows one move in July can impact all of October.
Strikeout number 13 for Cliff Lee.
Simply masterful. Who will be the missing piece that changes everything this year? The trade deadline, Thursday on MLB Network.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
is out of here!
Join us for Toyota Phillies Wall of Fame night as we honor legends Jimmy Rollins and Ed Wade on Friday, August 1st when the Phils host the Tigers at 6:45. Secure your seats today at Phillies.com.
The Phillies play here. Sports Radio 94 WIP.
Home half of the third inning, Cody Bellinger leads off for the New York Yankees. It's a 4-2 ball game, Yankees leading it. And Wheeler looking to get back on track here for the third inning. The pitch Bellinger takes, and that's a little bit wide. Cody Bellinger has hit more home runs off Zach Wheeler than anybody else, 5 of them. 1-0 pitch, and that's down and in, and that hit the umpire Sean Barber as it bounced in. JT having a kind of dive to the backhand side.
Where'd it get him? Foot? Toe?
Did it get him? Yeah, I mean, Barber walks out and gives the baseball to Zach.
He's shaking his right leg.
Did it get him or did it get JT?
Well,
or both.
Well, might have got both. I know when he was walking back from giving a ball to Zach, he was shaking out his foot.
Yeah, it's got him right on the foot. 2-0. And a swing and a line drive, right field. Castellanos coming in, slides, missed it, goes by him, goes to the wall. Bellinger off to the races. He's around second. Castellanos picks it up on the track. Bellinger will stop at third. Castellanos did not get a great read off the bat, broke back, and then came in and dove for it and missed it. And it'll go down as a leadoff triple for Bellinger.
Wow, this is, you know, when on the first at bat like this, nobody out in the inning, you have to be sure if you're Nick Castellanos, especially with someone who can really run. Now, Nick is pretty good at going to his rear and making catches, but he's just late. That ball, I think he would have been better off letting it bounce and just let him have the single.
Here's Stanton, infield coming in now for the Phils. Stanton takes a strike. Oh, 0-1 the count. And the pitch. Way outside. Again, that breaking ball is almost unusable right now for Zach Wheeler. His sweeper, it is a mess.
Yeah, and that's been a go-to pitch for him. I mean, the batting average against it's just barely above $150. And more than anything, if he misses big like he is now, as a hitter, you can literally just disregard that pitch in its entirety.
1 ball, 1 strike, the pitch, breaking ball, and that one stays up and in. Bellinger gets credit for his 4th triple. 2-1 the count on Stanton, the pitch. That one is a little bit high. Three balls and a strike. Stanton had a base hit to start the second inning. The pitch. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, says the first base umpire, Ryan Wills. Three balls and 2 strikes. Wheeler ready. And the payoff. Fouled off. Wheeler just went through a 29-pitch second inning already, dealing with the tension here in the third after the leadoff triple. The 3-2 again. Swing and a miss. Got him. And he's stuck with that sweeper, and he got the swing and miss. One away.
Well, live out your dream at Phillies Fantasy Camp from January 21st to the 25th. Take the field with Phillies legends for a once-in-a-lifetime experience at the Carpenter Complex in Clearwater, Florida. There's going to be a whole bunch of us alumni down there, so come on down and have fun. Call 610-520-3400.
Here's Jazz Chisholm Jr. Infield remains in, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. First pitch breaking ball down and in. Starts him with a curveball. He hit Chisholm in the toe back in the second inning. Chisholm would later score. 0-1 the count. Wheeler kicks and fires in the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Well, you get the runner at third and nobody out. If you're a big strikeout pitcher, you always believe you can get out of it, right?
Correct.
0-2. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled off. Still 0-2 on Chisholm, who's hit just a tick over 300 his last 41 games. The 0-2 pitch, breaking ball, just missed low.
Yeah, his strikeout percentage, believe it or not, this year is the highest of his career. Runs about 33.4%. You can imagine the whiff percentage, the swing and miss percentage, is also the highest of his career at over 30%.
Chisholm asks for a timeout. One ball, two strikes. The runner at third. The pitch. And that's also low. Another breaking ball. Outfield shaded way around the other way as Rojas way over in left center against Chisholm. Wheeler, the 2-2. Swung on, lifted in the air, left center field. Rojas coming over. He's under it. He'll make the catch. Bellinger tagging, coming home. The throw is high. JT leaping, catches and tags as Bellinger called out at the plate. Well, I don't know.
It looks like he got him in the head, Scott. Tagging the helmet.
If this stands, what an unbelievable catch and tag by JT Realmuto, and it will stand. My goodness, what a play. He is such a freak athlete. JT Realmuto leaping in the air to catch it, and the swipe tag to get Bellinger, and that'll be a double play to end the frame. We'll go to the fourth. It's 4-2 New York.
Summer is here. Don't make a rookie move. Make the MVP flex and fire up that grill with summer essentials like hot dogs, sausages, and meats from my...
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th inning go-ahead home run in the first New York Mets home game after 9/11. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Introducing baseball's all-new national pregame show, MLB Tonight, live at 5. Join Greg, Harold, and Dan and a star-studded roster for a preview of all the night's matchups. Get a first look at the lineups.
Everything looks good right now for the Yankees.
First take from the players.
I'm just excited to put any pair of cleats on.
And the first of many breakdowns before the first pitch. A full night of baseball starts at 5. MLB Tonight's national pregame show. Weekdays at 5 Eastern on MLB Network.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Cio's Bakery. It all starts with the bread and proud partner of the Philadelphia Phillies. Let's go, Phils.
Your exclusive home for Phillies baseball. 94 WIP.
Bryce Harper leading off here in the fourth inning, and the pitch is outside for ball one. It is the RAV fourth inning presented by Toyota. Check out Toyota.com to get your new 2025 RAV4 today. Toyota, let's go Phils. The 1-0 pitch from Rodon. And a swing and a miss. What a play to end that third inning.
Man, JT. You know, in the old days when you could hit a catcher would never jump like that because they'd get creamed. I mean, just absolutely cremated. Now they have the ability and confidence to do that.
1-1. And a swing and a little flare. Left side. Leaping Ryan McMahon makes the catch in the shortstop spot. McMahon leaping in the air, and Harper, who's got 2 jam shot outs today against Rodon. Tried the right side. Chisholm made an easy play. Tried the left side, and McMahon makes an acrobatic one.
So what are you telling him? Just to try over the fence?
Yeah. Hit the barrel. Here's Castellanos. He barreled one up his first time, and a swing and a miss.
Back to that play with JT. The other part of that was Johan's throw. Now, I'm always a big believer in a long hop to any base when there's going to be a tag play. Much easier on a long hop to stay down and get the tag down. Now, it might be a tick slower, but you stay away from having to jump or balls like that against the guy trying to tag. Still a good throw.
0-1 pitch. And that's a little bit high. I got to be honest, when it left his hand, I thought that could go to the backstop easily.
Yeah. Well, I know they work on long hopping, but he made the decision to go ahead and throw it. And
next pitch, swung on, fouled back.
Bottom line.
Castellanos tested out the knee before the game today, was declared good to go after a one-day break. 1-2 pitch, and that is a strike called on the outside corner. Takes a fastball right on the outer edge. Pretty good pitch there by Rodon.
Kids 14 and under are invited to circle the diamond for Nemours Children's Health Kids Run the Bases after the Phils host the Orioles for an interleague matchup on Wednesday, August 6th at 12:35 p.m. Secure your seats today at Phillies.com.
So 2 gone. Here's JT Realmuto, grounded to third his first time up. Phillies down 4-2. And the pitch is in for a strike. The Phillies with 2 hits. They're both solo homers. And Rodon does not give up many hits, that's for sure. He also hasn't walked anybody today, which the 0-1 is a called strike. Huh. Looked a little bit low.
It was low. That was low.
So JT takes the timeout, steps out of the box. Rodon ready. And his 0-2 up and away. One ball, 2 strikes. Left-hander ahead of the count, the 1-2. Down low. 4-2, Yankees lead it. Here at the top of the 4th inning. JT, we mentioned all those multi-hit games, 17 of them in his last 33 starts. He's got a .348 average over that time. Had a huge home run here on Friday night for the Phillies. 2-2 pitch, and that one is down low. So the count is now full, 3-2. And Rodon has had his fair share of 3-2 counts so far, but still hasn't walked anybody. The 3-2 and a swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 7 strikeouts for the left-hander. Another 1-2-3 inning. He has retired 8 straight Phillies. We're going to the bottom of the 4th. It's 4-2 Yanks.
Your day in baseball starts with MLB Central.
Let's get it started.
Lead off your morning with in-depth breakdowns.
Perfect balance. What?
Boom. Interviews with the players.
Get back to the fastball. I know what that passion feels like.
And a little bit.
Keeping.
You behave properly.
Hey.
Of everything else.
Come on, Marlins.
The window seats are. The baseball day begins with MLB Central. Weekdays at 10 a.m. Eastern. Only on MLB Network.
If you're not watching this show, you're the problem.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco, his 13th, and it's a one-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Phillies Baseball is brought to you by Lysio's Bakery, available at your favorite deli, sandwich shop, supermarket, and exclusively in Citizens Bank Park. Lysio's Bakery. It all starts with the bread, and proud partner of the Philadelphia Phillies. Let's go Phils.
Your exclusive home for Phillies baseball. Sports Radio 94 WIP.
The Wrap Fourth Inning is presented by Toyota. Check out Toyota.com to get your new 2025 Wrap Fourth today. Toyota. Let's go Phils. Phillies trailing 4-2 as we go to the bottom of the fourth. Jason Dominguez will lead off the Yankees. 4 runs, 4 hits for New York, 2 runs, 2 hits for the Phils. Carlos Rodon hasn't thrown out of the stretch yet today. First pitch to Dominguez is a breaking ball, and it misses outside for ball 1. He's given up 2 hits, they've both been homers. The windup and the 1-0. Swung on, popped up. Left field shallow. Sosa going out. Schwarber coming on, calling, and he'll make the catch. 1 away, and we'll pause for station identification. This is the Philadelphia Phillies Radio Network. Phillies trail 4-2. We're in the bottom of the fourth inning. And the batter is Ryan McMahon for the Yanks. And he takes the first pitch for a strike. Exactly. 0-1 the count. Wheeler, 4 runs allowed. They're all earned so far. Second time in the last 3 starts, he's given up at least 4 runs. And that next pitch is down low. And that's saying something. In relation to the role that Wheeler had been on. He had given up 3 earned runs in the previous 6 starts combined. As that pitch is up high. 2-1. The windup and the 2-1 offer. And it's swung on line to center. That's a base hit. And so McMahon, 2 hits today. Had a 2-run double his first time up. Here he's got a 1-out single.
Yeah, he's already trying to make an impact here in his first couple of games with the Yankees. Now, he used to be, I shouldn't say used to be, with Colorado, he's a very vocal player. You come over to New York, it's easy not to say anything, but I think for him, if he can stay who he is, he can have some success here.
Brings up Anthony Volpe. 1 out, 1 on the pitch. And that's a fastball for a strike. Well, the Yankees made another deal yesterday, acquiring Ahmed Rosario, the veteran infielder, from the Washington Nationals. They give up 2 minor league pitchers for him. So on consecutive days, they get McMahon and Rosario. Well, 1 pitch. And that is down and in, and you could easily envision, I think the Yankees envisioning maybe Rosario getting time at third base against left-handed pitching, whereas McMahon would handle all the righties. One ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. That one is taken, and it misses in off the plate. But the Yankees right now need some help on the mound. That's been their biggest problem these last 4 weeks or so. A 6.22 earned run average as a team since the end of June. 2-1. Breaking ball. That's in for a strike. That was back when they had a 3-game lead in the division. Now they're 6.5 back of Toronto as the Blue Jays are just on fire.
I didn't see that coming.
Yeah. 2-2 pitch. Foul back. Phillies won 4 out of the 6 meetings this year over the Jays. And I guess caught him at a good time to get him out of the way early.
I know Bo Bichette's been really swinging a hot bat. When the Phillies saw him, he was having all kinds of problems getting hits.
The count 2-2 on Anthony Volpe. And Wheeler delivers, and the pitch is a breaking ball, bounced towards short. Sosa charges, gloves, goes back to second with it, and they do get the lead runner. Sosa really measured that out, I think, looking back at second just to make sure before he let the throw go.
In fact, you were talking about those Blue Jays. When the Phils were up there playing, wasn't there some chatter about Bo Bichette and trades? I mean, that's where they were at that point in the state of the season. There's always chatter about that kind of stuff, I suppose.
Whole bunch of it right now, that's for sure. Here's Austin Wells. 4 days to go before the trade deadline. The pitch. Wells takes a sweeper down low. 1-0 the count. Wells drove it a run with a sacrifice fly back in the second inning. It's 4-2, Yankees in front. So 1-0. Swung on, fouled away to the left side. Phillies will be setting up shop in Chicago this week. Bringing a lot of the front office to huddle up.
Did you get your invite? Did you get your invite? No.
Lost in the mail, probably. Here's the 1-1. It's outside.
Probably. That's it.
By design?
By design. Send it to your old address.
It could be a busy week. Who knows? Trade deadline is one of those things. All the teams are active. And by active, I mean they're on the phone. They're talking. They're trying to work things out. Throw over to first, but it always takes 2 to make a deal.
It does. And the other thing you can never forget about is that there are a ton of scouts looking at players that are in the minor leagues. There's possibility of certain players down there. We got to go see them. Can't forget about those guys.
2-1, runners going. The pitch is taken high and wide. Throw down to second. Gets by. And getting up and going to third is Volpe. And Sosa went reaching for that. And his arm kind of got taken out by Volpe. And he's in a little bit of pain.
That was just a really unusually poor throw by JT. This completely sails into Volpe, into the runner. Edmundo really had no chance of catching this ball.
This is on his gloved hand, and he's really shaking it out as he walks back towards short. So down at third now is Volpe, 2 outs, and the count 3-1 on Wells. And Wheeler's pitch, swing and a miss. 11th stolen base for Volpe. He's actually been caught 7 times this year. Three balls, 2 strikes, and the payoff pitch. It's down low, ball 4. And while Wheeler had hit 2 batters previous, had not walked a batter yet until then. So a free pass given out by Wheeler. Wheeler, over his last 8 starts, had 70 strikeouts compared to just 8 walks this year.
So good.
And today, he's got 3 strikeouts and only 1 walk. Or I should say, only 3 strikeouts and 1 walk. Here's Trent Grisham. With runners on the corners. Grisham had a base hit his last time up. And the runner started at first, then stopped, and the pitch is taken down and away. The fewest strikeouts for Wheeler in a game this year is 3. And that was way back in April. His 6-inning performance at St. Louis. He gave up 4 runs that day and struck out only 3 batters. Four to 2, New York in front. Wheeler, the 1-0. And a check swing. Grisham went around.
That was already a strike anyway. I would think defensively here too. 2 outs, first and third. If the runner goes, I would be very surprised if JT even attempts a throw through. Volpe's pretty fast, super aggressive at third. You have Wheeler on the hill. Just eat it.
1-1 the count. And the pitch way outside. I mean, a lot of these pitches are not even close.
Nope.
Like he's missing by a tiny margin. Two balls, one strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss. That'll even the count. It's 2-2. 2 on, 2 out. 2-run lead for the Yanks. Bottom of the 4th inning. Wheeler kicks and deals, and the pitch swung on and missed. He struck him out. And a big strikeout there for Zach Wheeler, his 4th of the game. That'll put out the fire once again. No runs, a hit, 2 left, 1 error in the inning, and we're going to the 5th. It's 4-2 Yankees.
Introducing baseball's all-new national pregame show, MLB Tonight, live at 5. Join Greg, Harold, and Dan and a star-studded roster for a preview of all the night's matchups. Get a first look at the lineups.
Everything looks good right now for the Yankees.
First take from the players.
I'm just excited to put any pair of cleats on.
And the first of many breakdowns before the first pitch. A full night of baseball starts at 5. MLB Tonight's national pregame show. Weekdays at 5 Eastern on MLB Network.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th inning go-ahead home run in the first New York Mets home game after 9/11. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Let's see if we can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th, and it's a 1-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Home of the Phillies, 94 WIP.
Otto Kemp will lead off for the Phils, who trail 4-2. We're in inning number 5. Carlos Rodon back to work. First pitch on the way, and Kemp takes it. A little bit wide for a ball. It is Kemp, Sosa, and Wilson due up. The 1-0. And it's swung on, hit high in the air, center field. Grisham, a late start, going back to the track, at the wall, and it's gone! And it's a 2-homer game for Otto Kemp in the Bronx. Phillies going to run back. It's their 3rd solo shot of the day. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
I tell you, they can get Otto Kemp hot like this and keep him swinging the bat. His swing is so simple between his stance, his setup, his load, that any little adjustment that works, he can usually hang on to that. Man, that would be just phenomenal. All over this pitch. Home run the other way. The first one, this one he pulls it.
Woke up today with 2 Major League homers, and he's doubled his total. And Sosa, big swing, no contact. First career multi-home run game for Otto Kemp. Pitch. Sosa, swing and a miss.
I think that's what Bryson Stott said last week. Woke up this morning and now I got 2 kids. Doubled my total. That ball was crushed.
The 0-2 pitch on the way. Broken bat, comebacker, glances off the glove of Rodon, and Sosa is going to reach. Rodon swiped at it and knew that once it went off his glove, nobody else was going to be able to get it.
Well, with Philadelphia on the clock to host baseball's 2026 Midsummer Classic, it's time to get geared up. The New Era Phillies team store at Citizens Bank Park has an all-star lineup of 2026 merchandise, including apparel and souvenirs, available for purchase now. Visit Phillies.com/New Era for store hours.
And now he's going to have to go out of the stretch for the first time today. With the runner on base, that base hit for Sosa. And Rice will hold him there. He's the tying run. Rodon will just casually toss over to first to check on him. Rodon delivers, and Weston Wilson takes down low. It's the 6th multi-home run game by a Phillies player this year. Kyle Schwarber has done it twice. Trey Turner has done it twice. Bryce Harper and now Otto Kemp have each done it once. Double play depth up the middle. And the 1-0 pitch. Wilson swings and fouls it away. That second blast by Otto Kemp, 434 feet. The estimated distance. One ball, one strike. The pitch swung on, blasted deep, but foul out of play down the left side. Sosa draws out his lead at first. Wilson down to the count, 1-2. And Rodon delivers, and the pitch is down low. Otto Kemp, who hit his first major league home run 1 month ago today, June the 27th. Exactly 1 month later, has his first multi-home run game in the big leagues. Kemp, who hit 14 this year at Lehigh Valley. The 2-2, and that's down low. Change up, and Wilson. Little flinch on that, but saw it again.
Now, he had 14 down there. I don't know much about that ballpark. Maybe you do. Is it a big park? You probably don't know either.
Sure.
Yeah.
3-2. And the payoff pitch. Runner's going. The pitch is low, ball 4. I think it has the reputation of being just kind of a fair ballpark.
Okay. Still, though, 14.
The Double-A ballpark tends to be a little hitter-friendly.
I know about Reading.
Yeah.
Wasn't very friendly to me.
No?
No.
Oh.
I mean, I wasn't that guy anyway. You know, it was more fielding, but.
Well, so here we go. First time out of the stretch, and he issues his first walk. And Matt Blake, the pitching coach, is going to make his first trip to the mound. As we're in the top of the 5th inning, Phillies are down 4-3. Phillies now head-to-head here with the Bronx Bombers have out-homered them 8-4 in the series. Kemp's got 2. Schwarber's got 2. Harper, Realmuto, Castellanos, and Sosa each with 1. Got to think about a bunt here, obviously.
Well, the Yankees sure are, as they have both corners way in. They're going to cheat the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm, over toward first base. Set up just for a regular bunt play here.
Rodon is ready, and the pitch. He takes it, and it's in for a strike over at the knees.
Yeah, they're trying the wheel play. Volpe at shortstop tries to get Sosa aware of where he's at, and he takes off toward third base on a dead sprint. It's an all-out throw to third base play.
And for Rojas, that means?
Well, if it was me, I would slug bunt.
Yeah.
If you see the third baseman going to third, we always had the freedom to pull it back and just try to hit a ground ball.
0-1, and the pitch. Not bunting. And he takes a strike, and it's quickly 0-2. And quickly down to the count is Rojas, so time called now by Johan. Phillies have got a run home in the inning on the home run by Kemp. Infield hit by Sosa, walk to Weston Wilson, nobody out. And the 0-2 pitch, and that's a called third strike. Outside corner at the knees, and not a great at-bat there for Johan Rojas. He doesn't get the bat off his shoulder.
And I don't know what happened on the first pitch, why he wasn't attempting the bunt, and maybe he got caught by surprise. And once he got behind 0-1, he was going to be in trouble. That's Rodon's experience there.
Phillies yesterday were 3 for 19 with the runners in scoring position. That was their first at-bat. As such today, the hitter is Trey Turner, and Rodon will turn and look back at second base. Sosa, for all his speed, does not have a stolen base this season. He's jumping off second. The pitch to Turner. He takes, and that's down low. Turner is 0 for 2. His next extra base hit will be number 500 in his career. Kyle Schwarber got there yesterday with his double. One ball, no strikes. And the pitch swung on, fouled away.
Man, it's both of these pitchers have been around long enough. They typically stay out of the middle of their plate with their four-seamer or two-seamers. That last pitch by Rodon was right down the center. Trey had a great rip at it.
Count even, 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball left side. McMahon dives. He's got it. Pops up from his knees. He'll throw to first, and he got him. Says Ryan Wills over at first base. Well, that was really close. Trey Turner not jogging immediately back to the dugout, but he will now because the Phillies are not going to challenge it. And McMahon, who made a sensational play yesterday, makes another great one today. Off the bat, I thought that had a real chance to get through the hole.
I did too. And the other thing that surprised me like crazy is he didn't hop up and just fire it right to second base. I thought he might try to get Wes Wilson, the lead runner, shorter throw. Terrific play.
Well, runners at second and third now. Here's Kyle Schwarber. 2 outs, however, in the inning. And Rodon delivers. And the pitch swung on and missed. That sinker in. Diving down and in on Schwarber. That's what got him the last time up. He has struck out both times today. 0-1 the count. The pitch. Swung on, hit high in the air, right field. Bellinger is back at the track, at the wall. He makes the catch right in front of the fence. A towering fly ball to right, and the ballpark just big enough to hold it. Phillies get 1 in the inning on the home run by Otto Kemp, but strand 2 men in scoring position. And as we head for the bottom of the 5th, it's now the Yankees 4, the Phillies 3.
Hey Philly, did you know natural gas is the most reliable and efficient way to heat our homes?
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th inning go-ahead home run in the first New York Mets home game after 9/11. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Every game night is a chance to go big with MLB Big Inning. Turn on baseball's only nightly show that brings you the biggest plays of the night, live and commercial-free.
Strikes him out.
No one stacks more clutch plays into one live show with up to 4 games on a single screen.
Out of here! He is on fire. It's a walk-off winner.
Change up game night with baseball's biggest game changer, MLB Big Inning, presented by Best Western. Every night, all season long on MLB.tv.
UC from Telesystem, an AI-powered voice, video, and messaging platform with built-in cybersecurity awareness training. Visit hackersuck.com to learn more.
Phillies baseball, Sports Radio 94 WIP.
Bright sun starting to break through the clouds here at Yankee Stadium. As the first pitch to Ben Rice, a breaking ball that misses down and in. It's so cloudy all day. The lights have been on the whole time, and now the sun is coming out. As Wheeler delivers, no, he doesn't. The organist was still playing, or the music was still playing, as Wheeler was getting ready to wind up, and the plate umpire, Sean Barber, kind of took a little side eye of the press box up here.
Oh, he's got those ears sticking out pretty far to hear all that. Jeez.
1-0. And that one down and in again. Another pitch pulled to the glove side by Wheeler. He's been missing that way a lot here today. It's just not been his best. But it's a one-run game. The pitch. Rice swings and belts it deep but foul out of play.
You know, I was looking at some weird stuff on Zach Wheeler today. One of those things is his arm angle. And I don't know if you've talked about this or seen this before, but since 2021, his arm angle, where he goes from, has really dropped. I think it's intentional.
Here's the 2-1 pitch, and that one is a little bit low.
Back in 21, he was at 38 degrees. He's now at 23 degrees. So what that means basically is he was a high 3/4 arm slot. He's dropped it down just above sidearm, believe it or not. Almost doesn't look like it, but that's where he's at.
3-1, and a swing and a miss. He's got some good swing and misses on that split.
Well, that's where he gets so much movement. He got the split, works really well. He can get run on the 2-seamer. He can control the 4-seamer. But the sweeper, being relatively new, can be troublesome.
3-2. Ground ball foul, first base side.
You know, I always liked a sidearmer would come in with a sweeper. Sometimes they couldn't control it. It would kind of come up and in, and you could see it pretty well from sidewinders. He's not quite all the way down that far, but I think it's work for somebody that has a low angle to control that sweeper.
3-2. Breaking ball. Got him looking. Outside corner, a called third strike. And that might have been a ball outside. Ben Rice certainly thought it was. StatCast thought it was as well, but it'll go as the 5th strikeout for Wheeler. He's trying to find his way to a nice, easy inning. Had one in the first, but it's been a struggle since then. Here's Cody Bellinger, and here's a breaking ball that misses 3 feet outside. 1-0 the count. Bellinger, a fly ball out to left and a triple to right. 1-0 pitch. And that's up high. Should mention the Yankees, by the way, did have bullpen activity started. They had a right-hander loosening up in the last half inning with Rodon on the mound. He has since taken a seat. 2-0 pitch. That's low. It's 3-0. Zach so far at 83 pitches. Rodon is at 84. 3-0 delivery. And that missed outside, ball 4. So he walks Bellinger on 4 pitches. That'll bring up Giancarlo Stanton. Stanton, 1 for 2. 2 more home runs in this series. Stanton, the active leader in Major League Baseball, takes a breaking ball for a called strike. He's got 436 home runs. We've been kind of wondering over the last few days about was the last time you might have seen 5 of the top 10 or 11 home run hitters, active home run hitters, in the same game. Breaking ball down and away, missing. It's 1-1. And our friend Ryan Spader found out for us. In the case of this past Friday night, it was 5 of the top 11 active home run leaders were in the same game. 1-1. Fastball, that's in for a strike. And the last time it happened was 9 years ago, 2016. And it was in this same ballpark that it happened. It was the New York Yankees against the Texas Rangers. 1-2. Down and away. June 30th of that year, the Yankees hosted the Rangers. Alex Rodriguez, who was first at the time. Adrian Beltre, who was 5th. Carlos Beltran was 6th among active players with 411. 2-2. We'll wait as Wheeler throws over to first. Mark Teixeira was sitting at 399. Most of those with either Texas or the New York Yankees. He was 7th on the list, and 9th on the list at that time was Prince Fielder, who had 318, and he was in the lineup. Now they all participated in that game. Beltran came on as a pinch hitter. The 2-2 swing and a miss. Stanton goes down on strikes. The last time they all started in the same game, which is what happened Friday night, was 2 days earlier. Same teams, same players, but Beltran had been in the starting lineup. And pitching that day for Texas was our broadcast colleague now, Cole Hamels.
Yeah.
Here's Jazz Chisholm. And he swings and misses at the first offering. So thanks to Ryan Spader for figuring that one out for us.
The real question was, did any of those guys hit home runs in the series or off of Cole?
There were no home runs that day. In fact, Cole Hamels shut down the Yankees. 7 scoreless innings.
They stink.
Texas won that game 9-1. There's a breaking ball. And that's in there for a strike.
They scored 9 runs and no home runs?
Yeah.
Wow.
Jonathan Loaizaga is back up and throwing in the Yankee bullpen. Wheeler, the 0-2 pitch, and it's up high to Chisholm. Jazz Chisholm, 0 for 1 today. He flied out into a double play. The catch by Rojas, the throw home to double off Bellinger, who was trying to tag and score. Wheeler with the 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And Chisholm down on strikes. That's a half dozen now for Zach Wheeler. He scored his 5th, and we're going to the 6th. 4-3 Yankees.
From Westchester to Doylestown, from Drexel Hill to Lansdale to Philly, we all
the big hits.
At the wall, gone! No doubt about it!
All the great grabs.
Oh, wow! You gotta be kidding me! Put a cape on him!
And all the swagger.
And he does it in grand fashion.
Relive the day's biggest plays all in one lightning fast hour.
Oh my goodness! What a show! You better believe it!
Quick Pitch. Late nights and early mornings only on MLB Network.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th inning go-ahead home run in the first New York Mets home game after 9/11. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
For moments that matter, Temple Lung Center. Breathe better. Live better. To schedule an appointment at the Temple Lung Center, call 800-TEMPLE-MED.
The Orioles will head north to take on the Phillies for a midweek matchup on Monday, August 4th and Tuesday, August 5th, both at 6:45, and Wednesday, August 6th at 12:35. Snag your tickets now at Phillies.com.
The Phillies play here. Sports Radio 94 WIP.
Suit up this season at MLBshop.com. Check out the largest selection of authentic jerseys, caps, hoodies, t-shirts, and more. Visit MLBshop.com for your Phillies gear and today's special offer.
Bryce Harper leading off in a one-run game, and he swings at the first pitch and fouls it off. Nothing in one the count. Jonathan Loaizaga still up in the bullpen. It may be just one batter for Carlos Rodon. Maybe it's one batter, the lefty, and then they'll see if nobody's on base. Let him keep going. 0-1 the pitch, and that one is down low. He is at 86 pitches so far. So I think he could go deeper. 1-1. Harper lays off. It's down and away. Bryce today is 0 for 2. Two soft flares, one to second, one to third. He's headed to Chicago after this one to face off against the White Sox. 3-game set tomorrow night. Begins at 7:40 Eastern. 2-1. That's inside. And the Phillies are going to see 3 straight right-handed pitchers in that series. You spend your Monday doing some big league prep on Davis, Martin, and Jonathan Cannon.
Sure.
Adrian Hauser, 3 starters. 3-1, swing and a miss.
You talking to me?
Yeah.
How come you assume I don't already have that all done?
Oh, well.
I like to really work ahead.
Okay.
I'm sorry, who are they again?
Exactly. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Swung on, hit in the air, center field. Grisham coming in and drifting to his right. He'll make the catch. One away.
Hey, Chick-fil-A, a nugget of the game, July 27th, 1935. Jose Chili Gomez, a native of Mexico, becomes the first Hispanic player to appear in a Phillies uniform when he starts at second base in a 5-0 win over the Braves in Boston.
Well, that will be it for Carlos Rodon as he gets Harper one more time, and the Yankees will go to their bullpen, which lately has been a bit of a roll of the dice. We'll see. As Rodon departs in line for his 11th win, he can win it, he cannot lose.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th-inning go-ahead home run in the first New York Mets home game after 9/11. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th, and it's a 1-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
And keep on scratching. Must be 18 or older. Please play responsibly. Benefits older Pennsylvanians every day.
1 out, nobody on here in the top of the 6th inning, and the Yankees will turn to right-hander Jonathan Loaizaga out of their bullpen to face Nick Castellanos. 4-3, Yankees lead it. And the pitch. Castellanos goes after the first one, fouls it off. Loaizaga 0-1, a 4.78 ERA, and 26 into 3rd innings work. 0-1 count. Letter high set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Carlos Rodon goes 5 in the third. 3 runs, 4 hits, a walk, 8 strikeouts, allowed 3 home runs. Not even a quality start by that metric.
A lot of 5 innings, though. A lot of games like that.
0-2. And it's fouled off. He does the part on the winning side. It's a long way to the finish line, but he's got a 1-run lead. Castellanos today, a homer and a strikeout against Rodon. Now down to the count, 0-2 to Loaizaga. The pitch. Swinging a ground ball, hit to third. 2 hops, McMahon takes it chest high. The throw to first is low, but Ben Rice down to the knee, digs it out.
Yeah, in the Yankees notes today, I pointed out to you, I just thought this was interesting. They have a headline under Rodon, and the headline says, "The Big 5-0. He hit the Big 5-0." Like it's a big deal, and it says he's tossed at least 5 innings in 21 starts. So, I mean,
yeah, but
I don't get that.
Well, he's only making $28 million this year. What do you want from the guy? He's a swing and
more
a
than
miss.
5 innings, like expectations of 5 innings, and he's feeling pretty good about himself. He's a really good pitcher. That's the thing about him, but it's 5 and fly too often.
Well, and they stop him short. What is he at? 90. He was at 90 pitches. JT, the 0-1. And he punches one the right side. Chisholm, a long run. Dives, can't get it. It's a base hit. And JT Realmuto with a 2-out single to right keeps the inning alive for Otto Kemp, who's got 2 homers today.
Hey, look, the Yankees know their pitchers better than I do.
Well, and I was going to say, he is not a guy who has gone over 100 a lot. He's had some injury troubles at different times in his career. He just went back-to-back starts of plus 100. He had the All-Star break. He did pitch in the All-Star game. Perhaps they wanted to cap him at some point today. Obviously, they got a bullpen that's been taking on water here of late. They're getting that bullpen going a little further here. As Otto Kemp comes to the plate, and he swings and misses at the first offering. Kemp today becoming the 3rd Phillies player ever to hit 2 homers in a game at this version of Yankee Stadium. Oh, and 1 the count. Loaizaga delivers, and it's way outside. Maikel Franco the first, Kyle Schwarber the second 2 nights ago, Otto Kemp the 3rd today, and Rico Brogna at the old Yankee Stadium had a 2-homer game. 1 ball and 1 strike. Phillies have their bullpen going as well. Loaizaga kicks in the pitch. That's up and in. Tanner Banks is loosening up.
Maybe they should, Major League Baseball should come up with an award for innings pitched. Most innings pitched award, something incentive-based. A new car.
The 2-1. That's down low. Yeah, I don't think.
Wouldn't matter.
A boat, maybe.
I don't think. I mean, he's making $28 million. What?
You got Jimmy to play in the golf tournament. You know.
Is that
Get a hole in one. Win a boat. Okay, I'll be there.
All right.
3-1 the count. JT leads at first. Short lead. Here's the pitch. And he takes, and that's in for a strike. Fastball right on the inside edge. And so the count is full. JT, the tying run over at first base with 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. But he's trailing 4-3. And Otto Kemp takes timeout. Sosa waits on deck. As Loaizaga comes set. The runner goes, 3-2 pitch, swing and a miss. He struck him out. And Kemp down on strikes. And that does it for the Phils here in the 6th. No runs, a hit, 1 left. And we move on to the bottom of the 6th with the Yankees still in front, 4-3.
This summer at the Philadelphia.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th, and it's a one-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Your day in baseball starts with MLB Central.
Let's get it started.
Lead off your morning with in-depth breakdowns.
Perfect balance. What? Boom.
Interviews with the players.
Get back to the fastball. I know what that passion feels like.
And a little bit.
Keeping.
You behave properly.
Hey.
Of everything else.
Come on, Marlins.
The window seats are.
The baseball day begins with MLB Central. Weekdays at 10 a.m. Eastern. Only on MLB Network.
If you're not watching this show, you're the problem.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th inning go-ahead home run in the first New York Mets home game after 9/11. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
To Citizens Bank Park to cheer on the Phillies. Be sure to visit the CP Rankin Rooftop on Ashburn Alley for the best view in the ballpark. CP Rankin Roofing experts are a proud partner of the Philadelphia Phillies. Let's go Phils!
Your exclusive home for Phillies baseball, 94 WIP.
Now your Citizens stats leader, Cal Raleigh, Mariners catcher, hit his 40th home run last night, the big dumper. He's the first catcher and first switch hitter, first catcher I know named Big Dumper in Major League Baseball hitter in history to hit 40 home runs before the end of July. He's only the 7th catcher with 40-plus home runs in a season. Citizens, the official bank of the Phillies.
Zach Wheeler goes back to the hill. Here for the bottom of the 6th, Phillies are down 4-3. And Jason Dominguez leads off. He takes the first pitch from Wheeler up high. The Phillies do have left-hander Tanner Banks on the mound. Wheeler is at 94 pitches. And the pitch popped up back behind the plate. JT has a play. He's waiting on it, and he squeezes it just outside the dirt circle. There's one gone. And Banks might be just waiting in the wings in case there's a situation. I think they'd very much like to try to get Wheels through a full 6 here and get him a chance for a victory. But if there's any kind of traffic, I think we might see Banks. Here's Ryan McMahon. He's already got 2 hits today. And the pitch is fouled back and out of play.
Hey, how good was that with Greg Murphy and Greg Luzinski today? The two Gregs talking prior to the game about Rick Allen and the Hall of Fame today. I thought that was terrific.
Absolutely. Did that ceremony finally get underway? It was a swing and a miss.
Not sure.
They had a rain delay there as well in Cooperstown. So their ceremonies were pushed back, I think, about an hour and a half. Dick Allen, Billy Wagner. It's an important day for the Yankees as well. The 0-2 pitch, way inside. Did it hit him? It did. And McMahon gets hit by a pitch. And that's the 3rd batter hit by a pitch today from Zach Wheeler. And it's again the sweeper that did it. Got him on the foot.
Yep.
So that'll bring up Anthony Volpe. Both CC Sabathia and Ichiro Suzuki, one-time Yankees, going into the Hall of Fame today. So a big deal for both organizations with regard to Cooperstown this weekend. The pitch is fouled off, which brings to mind the fact that it kind of makes sense that the Phillies and the Yankees have the Hall of Fame patches on the sides of their.
Yes.
As for the Marlins, well, I don't know that they need to be wearing them, but they are.
Well, Ichiro played for the Marlins.
Well, I guess, okay. All right, fair enough. 0-1 pitch. It's a breaking ball down and away.
Did you see that I saw on social media this morning, CC Sabathia and his family on the way driving up to Cooperstown had their car break down on the side of the road.
Oh, gosh.
So he went on there and was like, if anybody can stop and pick us up. Yeah. He made it.
1-1 pitch, breaking ball. And that one missed inside. I believe Ryan McNann's Uber driver picked up his next fare. He got the Sabathia.
Is that what it was?
4-3 here. Yankees lead it. The pitch. Swung on, fouled away. Volpe, a lot of errors at shortstop and has come under fire. He, of course, native New Yorker, born here, and went to high school in New Jersey. Gold Glove winner as a rookie, but different story this year. The pitch, swing and a miss, fastball got him. There's strikeout number 8 on the day for Zach Wheeler. So 2 gone, and here's Austin Wells, and here's Rob Thompson, and that is it for Zach Wheeler. As Wheeler up over 100 pitches now, and he won't get a chance to get through the 6th, and won't get a chance at win number 10. So Wheeler hands the baseball off to his manager, and the Phils go to the bullpen. Tanner Banks coming off.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th inning go-ahead home run in the first New York Mets home game after 9/11. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th, and it's a 1-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Moore's Children's Health, well beyond medicine.
Tanner Banks on the mound for the Phillies. Banks making his 46th appearance of the season. Will inherit his 18th base runner. He's no Tim Hill, but he has been busy in that regard. 8 of the 17 so far have scored. Coming on here to face a string of left-handed hitters. And lefties hitting just 174 off him this year. And Zach Wheeler on after 5 2/3, and the first pitch to Wells is a strike call. Wheeler didn't look all that thrilled about it. Maybe wanted to try to get one more batter, get through 6. Next pitch is down low.
I thought they might let him get through Wells as well. I mean, he's at 103 pitches, 110. I thought maybe was a good limit for him, but
1 ball, 1 strike to Wells. Runner at first, 2 down, 4-3 Yankees. The pitch, it's outside.
His velocity seemed like it was still good. I mean, it was 95. Sometimes that's a precursor. If you see it drop into the 94s consistently, maybe a little gas, but I didn't see that.
And now an issue for Banks with regard to the mound. He is digging out the landing spot. JT walking out there along with the plate umpire Sean Barber. And Banks really aggressively going after the clay at the front slope of the mound.
Imagine you're trying to sleep on a hotel bed, and right in the middle of your back there's a hump. So he's trying to land in, right, so just give me a minute. He's trying to land, and I guarantee you there's a bump or a hump right on the bottom part of his foot that he's hitting. So every time he lands, his foot rolls one way or the other. So he's trying to dig that out. You didn't like that analogy? It gives you kind of an idea of like, how do I get that? Can't dig it out of a mattress.
Sure. Here's Banks ready to go again with a count 2-1. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Banks to the back of the mound, picks up the rosin now. Banks likely to stay on in the 7th as well. 2-2 on the way, and that's down and away. You've got 3 straight lefties after Wells, Grisham, Rice, and Bellinger, although they could go to one of their right-handed hitters on the bench. Move behind the runner at first. That's McMahon. 3-2 pitch. Runner goes, and the pitch is taken, and it's a little bit low. Ball 4. Down to second. There's Ryan McMahon, 3-hit batsman. The first time in Wheeler's career he's done that. First time any Philly has done that since Michael Plasmeyer. September 30th of 2023. Game 2 of a doubleheader. As the first pitch to Grisham is down and in.
He was a lefty, right? Wasn't he,
yeah.
Plasmeyer?
1 ball and no strikes. Banks checks second. Here's the pitch. Grisham swings, hits a weak ground ball to second. Weston Wilson has it, throws to first. And Grisham is out. So are the Yankees. No runs, no hits. Good batter, walk to left. Will go to the 7th, and it's 4-3 Yankees.
Yingling. Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th inning go-ahead home run in the first New York Mets home game after 9/11. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Let's see if we can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco, his 13th, and it's a 1-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
It's a great night for baseball.
This matchup features some of the best talent in the game. A lot of power, a lot of marquee names.
Here we go. Buckle up, folks. There's a guy who wants to be in the spotlight. The bats have come alive. A showstopper. We're just playing Powerball. This place doesn't know what hit him. These teams are entertaining, are they not?
The show continues. Experience game-to-game coverage of the night's biggest moments, live and commercial-free. MLB Network Strike Zone, Wednesday and Friday nights all season.
Their communities through the Chevy Youth Baseball Program. The Phillies salute Hessert Chevrolet of Cherry Hill for their support of Cherry Hill High School West.
Your exclusive home for Phillies baseball. Sports Radio 94 WIP.
Well, it's the top of the 7th inning. It's time for the PGW game summary. Well, New York Yankees are up by 1, 4-3 here in the top of the 7th. Zach Wheeler, not as sharp as he has been in the past. Really, it was just about the sweeper. He actually hit 3 hitters today, gave up 5 hits, did have 8 strikeouts. Now, the Yankees got those 4 runs. Part of that was a couple of guys hit by pitch, 4 in the 2nd inning, but the Phils have stayed in there. 3 home runs account for all of the runs that they have, as each team has 5 hits to this point. PGW fueling the future.
And a new pitcher for the Yankees is right-hander Luke Weaver. Takes over here in the 7th, 2-3 record, a 3.08 ERA. 8 saves. Opponent's hitting only 163 against him. He's going to face Edmundo Sosa and then a couple of pinch hitters. As the first pitch on the way to Sosa is taken down low for ball one. Bryson Stott waiting in the on-deck circle. He'll bat for Wilson, and Brandon Marsh waiting after that. He'll bat for Johan Rojas. The windup by Weaver in the 1-0. That's up and away. Sosa, an infield hit. His last time up, he's 1 for 2 on the day. Yankees already getting the lefty, Tim Hill loose. 2 balls, no strikes, and a swing and a miss. Detroit all over the Blue Jays today, 7-0, bottom of the 8th inning. Jays started the day with the best record in baseball, 63 wins. Here's the 2-1. And it's outside, 3-1. Detroit with 60 victories, but they'd lost 9 out of 10, 6 in a row. They're trying to snap that skid today. Mets have won 6 in a row going into their game tonight at San Francisco as they go for the sweep of the Giants. 3-1 to Sosa, and a swing and a miss. That pitch way off the plate. Fastball.
He's had 2 hitter counts. He had 2-0. Swung out of his shoes way late, and then he got 3-1 and swung out of his shoes on a pitch outside the zone. Lock it in.
Count is full. And Weaver steps, kicks, and deals. And a swing and a miss. Struck him out on the ball 5.
Yeah,
if you will.
Exactly.
And not a great at-bat there for Sosa. And again, the Phillies choose to keep Sosa in the game there, and that's partially because he's the shortstop at the moment, but keep him facing the righty and bring on the 2 lefties here. So here's Bryson Stott, who is a 1 for 5 as a pinch hitter. It's the 10th strikeout today for Phil's hitters. Stott overall on the year batting .232. He swings to the first pitch and fouls it out of play. San Diego leading St. Louis 7-2. That game in the bottom of the 6th inning in St. Louis. And the Red Sox over the Dodgers, bottom of the 6th, 4-3. Same score we've got here. The 0-1 missed outside. It's 1-1. Out of Town Scores is always brought to you by Oliver Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, and Electrical. You'll feel the difference. Weaver's 1-1. Swung on, hit in the air, right field. Bellinger going back to the track, nearing the wall. He's got room. He makes the catch. And 2 warning track fly balls the last little while here for the Phillies. One of them by Kyle Schwarber with 2 runners aboard. That ended the 5th inning, and that one, pretty good drive by Stott. Not quite as deep on that one, and that'll bring up Brandon Marsh. Marsh bats for Rojas here. Marsh has been exceptional in this role for the Phillies. He is 6 for 11 this year as a pinch hitter. .4-3 Yankees. Phillies have only 5 hits. The pitch. And that one is outside for ball 1. One ball, no strikes. The pitch. That's outside. Two balls, no strikes. Phillies do not have a pinch hit home run this year. 2-0 delivery. And it swung on and fouled away to the left side.
Well, as Rob Thompson decides here to pinch hit, and you have Trey Turner on deck who's DHing, and Kyle Schwarber in left, I start thinking about, okay, if the Phillies can take a lead at some point here late in the game, the opportunity to put in a defensive replacement for, say, Kyle Schwarber it becomes problematic, because then you'd have to take him out of the game because you only have Max Kepler left. It's a tough decision.
2-1. Swung on, hit high in the air, center field. Grisham drifting back and calling for it. He's under it. He makes the catch. And it's an easy inning for Luke Weaver. A strikeout, 2 lone fly ball outs, and a 1-2-3 frame here in the top of the 7th. Phillies go in order, and we go to the bottom of the 7th. Stretch.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Your day in baseball starts with MLB Central.
Let's get it started.
Lead off your morning with in-depth breakdowns,
Perfect balance. Boom.
interviews with the players,
Get back to the fastballs. I know what that passion feels like.
and a little bit
Keeping.
You behave properly.
Hey.
of everything else.
Come on, Marlins.
The window seats are.
The baseball day begins with MLB Central. Weekdays at 10 a.m. Eastern, only on MLB Network.
If you're not watching this show, you're
Foul Pole. New season, same legendary pizza. Visit mancospizza.com.
Hey, Fightin' Phils fans, every time the Phillies strike out 10 or more batters in a home game, you score with BetMGM. That's right, you'll get a $5 casino bonus every week to play Philadelphia Phillies Slingo, exclusively on BetMGM, proud partner of the Philadelphia Phillies and an official gaming partner of Major League Baseball. BetMGM.com for T's and C's, 21 plus to wager, PA only, all promotions subject to qualification and eligibility requirements. Rewards issued as non-withdrawable site credit bonus bets unless otherwise provided. Applicable terms, rewards subject to expiry. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, help's available. Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Get ready to flex like the Fanatic on Tuesday, August 5th, when kids 14 and under receive a Fanatic Big Chain presented by Terminix as the Phils take on the Orioles at 6:45. Grab tickets now at Phillies.com.
The home of the Phillies, 94 WIP.
Player Independence Blue Cross Player Spotlight is on Trey Turner. Easy selection for me today. His current streak right now, 4 games. He's 10 for 20. That's right, 10 hits. He's got a double. He's got 2 doubles, triple, 3 RBI, walk, 5 runs, and so forth. Hence, he's been on the bases a lot, getting half a day off today. He had the 21st 4-hit game of his career on Friday. And believe it or not, even though today Carlos Rodon started, those 2 were and still are the only 3-time All-Americans from North Carolina State, which is where they both went to college. Independence Blue Cross. Learn more at ibx.com.
Phillies are down 4-3 as we go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Carlos Rodon is in line for the win. Trey Turner 0 for 3 against him today. Phillies, of course, have won the first 2 games of the series, trying to pull off a series sweep, something they have never done. And the Phillies try to do it today, but they're going to need a late rally against the Yankee bullpen.
It's okay. You know, they've lost the first 2 games of this game. First 3 innings, the next 3 innings. Now they just got to get the last 3 innings here. A lot of it depends on the bullpen to shut them down. You can't give up any more runs.
Brandon Marsh remains in the game, goes to center field. Bryson Stott still in the game. He goes to second base. And we'll have a pinch hitter leading things off for the Yankees as Paul Goldschmidt is going to bat for Ben Rice against Tanner Banks. Start this bottom of the 7th. Yankees 8-13 in their last 21 games. Try to keep pace in the American League.
Yankees, so much of their wins, so much of their offense is just all based around home run. Now Aaron Judge lost for who knows how long. That's going to be troublesome for them.
Paul Goldschmidt leading it off, and he takes outside ball 1. 1-0 the count. And Banks delivers. Banks, fastball, it's fouled back. Banks came on in the bottom of the 6th inning to replace Zach Wheeler. Walked the first man he faced, but then got a ground out from Grisham. Goldschmidt 2 for 5 as a pinch hitter this year, and a swing and a miss. He's 2 for 8 in this series here with the Phillies. The 1-2, and it's sliced towards right, and coming in for Castellanos. He'll make the catch. One away. Jordan Romano begins to loosen up for the Phillies out of the pen. And the pitch. And Bellinger swings and fouls it back. Cody Bellinger, a triple back in the 3rd inning. He has tripled, walked, and flied out to left in one of the more interesting plays of the day. Kyle Schwarber, his catch in the 1st. 0-1, the pitch. And this one's lined towards 3rd, leaping Otto Kemp. He's got it. And he robs Bellinger of a base hit. Leaping up into his left, and Otto Kemp having himself a day here in New York.
Great play. Great catch.
A little different than the one Schwarber made on Bellinger in the 1st.
I'll say.
Just Stanton. And he takes a strike called on the outside corner. And the pitch. That is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. In the 8th inning, the Phillies have Turner, Schwarber, and Harper due up. Tim Hill is getting ready to pitch that 8th inning. As the pitch is up high for a ball. 2 balls and a strike. They did add another lefty to their pen today. Next pitch is outside. Brent Hedrick is out there as well. Recall from the minors. 3-1 on Stanton with Chisholm on deck. And the pitch. That one's in there for a called strike. Three-two pitch. Swung on, hit high in the air, left center field. It's playable. Marsh is over and calling. Calls off Schwarber, makes the catch. And the side is retired. 1-2-3 inning here in the 7th for Tanner Banks, and we'll head to the 8th. Phillies still trail 4-3.
Hey, Phillies fans, it's me, your car. We all know defense is key, especially when protecting me.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Off Base is coming in a brand new format. Join Lauren Gardner and Xavier Scruggs as they explore all the baseball buzz across social media, pop culture, and around the majors. The Off Base Podcast, Sundays at 11 a.m. Eastern, only on MLB Network. The MLB Network Podcast is here. Join your favorite on-air personalities for unique perspectives, in-depth interviews, and untold stories from on and off the field. The MLB Network Podcast, presented by New Balance, Sundays at 11:30 Eastern.
Let's see if we can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th, and it's a 1-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Work rebuilding our infrastructure, whether it's transportation, water, or energy projects. ELEC and the operating engineers, 825, are ready to get to work building our bounce back.
Phillies baseball, Sports Radio 94 WIP.
Well, this copyrighted broadcast is presented by authority of the Philadelphia Phillies. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Phillies.
Yankees bring on their left-hander Tim Hill, who will pitch here in the 8th. It is 4-3 New York. And it's the top of the order for the Phils. Turner, Schwarber, Harper coming up against the veteran. And the first pitch to Turner is in for a strike. He's 0 for 3 today. Phillies 11-3 this year against the American League East. Trying to pull off a sweep of the Yanks, something they've never done here in New York. The pitch. Turner swings, slices it, right field line towards the corner goes Bellinger. He's there, he's got it. Racing into the corner, Cody Bellinger gets there, and Turner is 0 for 4.
I'm sure Cody Bellinger gets enough credit for his defense, but he does a nice job with his body size of getting really good jumps. He floats from right field, he floats to center, and he'll even float to left and play every position.
Here's Kyle Schwarber. Just running back the play he made in the first inning on Bellinger. And a swing and a miss. Schwarber facing Tim Hill had a big hit off of Hill on Friday night. The Phillies come back. The 0-1. And Hill misses up high for a ball. 1 ball and 1 strike. Right-hander Ian Hamilton is warming up in the Yankee bullpen. Schwarber 0 for 3 today. The pitch. And that's up and away for a ball. 2-1 the count. Tim Hill at 2.89 ERA. Lefty's hitting just 155 off him. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 155 with 1 extra base hit in 84 at bats. Schwarber takes a timeout, steps out of the box. Now he climbs back in. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 1 out here in the 8th inning. Hill ready, the pitch. Swung on, grounded foul, first base side. Outfield on the opposite way against Schwarber is Grisham way over to left center. Big hole in right center field. Bellinger pretty deep in right. The 2-2, and it's outside. 3-2 count now. The left-hander ready, the 3-2 offer. Ripped down the right field line, but it's foul. It's smoked.
Not 100% sure that the ball girl down there saw that ball coming. She didn't even flinch until it hit the wall.
3 balls, 2 strikes, and the payoff. Swung on, popped up. This is out of play, back behind the plate. Still 3-2. Schwarber keeps the battle alive here with Tim Hill. 5 homers allowed this year, but all have been to right-handed batters. 3-2, and the payoff again. Well, line to right. Bellinger coming in, going to make the catch. An absolute rocket. But Cody Bellinger, who has been oh so busy out there in right field, makes another fine running grab. That one near 110 off the bat from Schwarber. Not much Kyle can do there. Put a good swing on it. Hit it 110 off the bat, but it's an out. And here's Harper. Oh, 0-3 is Harper today, and he swings and grounds one up the middle, and Volpe is over. He'll make the play, and he'll throw it to first, and it's 0 for 4 for Harper. 1-2-3 inning for Tim Hill, and we'll go to the bottom of the 8th here in New York. It's still the Yankees 4, the Phillies 3.
Hi, this is JT Realmuto from your Philadelphia Phillies.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th inning go-ahead home run in the first New York Mets home game after 9/11. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th, and it's a one-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
For WIP.
Join us as we honor and celebrate the 2008 World Series champion Jimmy Rollins and former Phillies GM Ed Wade on Toyota Phillies Wall of Fame night Friday, August 1st at 6:45 p.m. Enjoy a special pregame ceremony as we bestow one of the organization's highest honors on these inductees. Purchase tickets today at Phillies.com.
Phillies will have one more shot at it in the ninth. But for now, Matt Strahm will try to keep it a one-run ball game. Just 10 hits total between the two clubs today. Chisholm takes the first pitch from Strahm. It's a breaking ball down and away. 1-0 the count. It'll be Chisholm, Dominguez, and McMahon due up against the Phils left-hander. 1-3 on the year. A 3.05 ERA. The pitch. Fastball. That's in for a strike. Chisholm did not like the call, looked a little bit low. Marlins leading again late, 2-1 at Milwaukee, top of the 8th.
Looking pretty hot.
Here's the 1-1. Swinging a ground ball, right side. Stott had it, bobbled it, dropped it, picked it up, threw to first, and it's in time. A little hot potato over there for Bryson Stott. Get it to first. There's out number 1. Jason Dominguez, the battery's 0 for 2. Was hit by a pitch as part of the second inning today that is where the Yankees scored all their runs. And it was just a really tough inning for Zach. The pitch is up high. He hit 2 batters in the inning. He hit 3 batters in the game. First time in his career he's done that. One ball, no strikes. And the pitch. Dominguez takes a look inside. Dominguez has produced much better numbers against right-handed pitching to this point. Switch hitter, the 2-0. And that's in there for a strike. Christopher Sanchez tomorrow night, 9-2 at 2.40 ERA. He is the club leader in that category now, as Zach Wheeler at 2.56. 2-1. Swung on, little flare, right field. Castellanos coming in. Can't get it. It's a base hit. And that'll put a man aboard for Ryan McMahon. Little different stance there from Harper, by the way, in that 8th inning.
His hand, so I think he was trying to get more into his top hand. So as he stood there with the bat, instead of having the bat angle backward a little bit, it actually angled toward the other batter's box. And that, if you can imagine, that's going to give you more top hand feeling. Still rolled over.
Here's McMahon, and he takes the first pitch in for a strike.
It's amazing to me how much he tinkers. And not only does he tinker with his stance from at-bat to at-bat, some guys do that, A lot of times he switches his bats.
Yep.
A lot.
0-1 the count. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Yeah, he'll pick up anything lying around, try to swing with it, sifting through the bat rack for something that feels good to him.
I did ask him one day, he went to from a natural colored bat to a rose bat. What was the difference between the bats? And he says, absolutely nothing. Same bat, just different color. And he goes, you know, because he didn't get a hit. I'm like, yeah. One has hits, one doesn't. It's all in the color.
0-2 on McMahon. And the runner goes. The pitch is taken for a strike. Go down to second. And on one hop, Sosa can't pick it. And Dominguez has his 15th stolen base. Batter is out as McMahon strikes out looking. 2 down. And a runner in scoring position for Volpe.
Oh, JT was really upset with himself there, too. Everything was good. He got the right pitch he wanted to throw on. And he's so upset with himself that he short hopped the throw.
So runner in scoring position. Here's Volpe. And the pitch. It's up high. It'll be Devin Williams in the 9th for the Yankees. Devin Williams, in his first year here in New York, has a 4.70 ERA, but he's saved 15 out of 16. 1-0. And that's down and away. Left-handed hitter waiting on deck for the Yankees. It's Austin Wells, so if Strom wants to be careful here and work around Volpe, he could do that. The 2-0 pitch. And that one is in there for a called strike. Volpe today is 0 for 3. The ground out and 2 strikeouts. Two and 1, the pitch. Fouled off. And the count is 2-2. And in that 9th inning, it'll be Castellanos, Realmuto, and Otto Kemp duo. Bright sun out, shadows creeping up from behind home plate. Not a problem as yet. The 2-2. Swinging a ground ball to second. Stott down to a knee. He's got it. Rose to first in time to get Volpe, and that will do it for the Yankees. So a scoreless 8th inning from Matt Strom will send us to the 9th. And the Phillies need a run to keep it alive. They trail the Yankees 4-3.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th inning go-ahead home run in the first New York Mets home game after 9/11. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th, and it's a 1-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
It's a Phillies family reunion, and you're invited. Join us for Toyota Phillies Alumni Night on Sunday, August 3rd, when the Phillies host the Tigers at 7:10. Get tickets now at Phillies.com.
Your exclusive home for Phillies baseball, 94 WIP.
On to the ninth inning, and the Yankees finally get to use their closer here in this series. First appearance for Devin Williams. The right-hander here in his first year, 30-year-old, former Rookie of the Year, two-time All-Star, two-time Reliever of the Year. 15 saves this season. But with a .470 earned run average, got off to a bit of a shaky start. Faces Nick Castellanos, who leads off here in the ninth. Phillies down by a run. 4-3 ball game. And Williams delivers in the pitch. Swing and a miss. Nick is 0 for 9 with 7 strikeouts in his career against Devin Williams. Hasn't been a very fun matchup for Nick.
Yeah. It's only 2 pitches, but they're terrific. The changeup is his bread and butter.
The 0-1. Fouled off. Castellanos started the scoring today with a home run back in the second. He's 1 for 3. Phillies 3 runs today on 3 solo homers. All of the Yankee runs coming in the second inning. A 2-run double for Ryan McMahon, a sacrifice fly from Austin Wells, and a 2-out single by Trent Grisham. Castellanos down to the count. No balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Make it 0 for 10 with 8 Ks. Head-to-head against Devin Williams. And that'll bring up JT Realmuto. JT, who went 42 games without a home run. Homered off of Aroldis Chapman on Wednesday. Homered to give the Phillies a lead in the 7th inning on Friday. And here he is in the 9th today. Down a run, the pitch. Way outside, ball 1. .43rd appearance of the year for Devin Williams. The 1-0. And that's up high. It's 2-0.
You can only remember really 2 closers that had devastating changeup as their main pitch as a closer. Of course, Trevor Hoffman was ridiculous to face.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Swung on, hit in the air, right center field. Bellinger going into the gap along with Grisham. Grisham calling. He'll make the catch shy of the warning track for the second out.
The other one that didn't do it for very long, but I actually played behind him, was Doug Jones. I think he was in our conversation just a couple of games ago, but he had a true, almost a drop ball changeup. We're so used to closers having that devastating, hard fastball, hard cutter. These guys have figured out how to do it on the other spectrum.
Well, here is Otto Kemp, the last hope for the Phillies. He's 2 for 3 today with 2 solo homers. And the pitch. He takes a fastball. That's a strike call. That's a couple of balls off the plate. Tough one to take there for Kemp, who is now down in the count. 0-1 the count. And Williams delivers. And that one is down low. Changeup. And it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Solo homer to right. Back in the second. Made it 2-0 Phillies. Solo homer to center field. Back in the 5th. Made it a 1-run game. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Changeup. And the Phillies down to their final strike. Well, Phillies were unable to pull off a sweep of the Red Sox. They lost the finale by a run. And the Yankees poised to avoid the sweep here, leading 4-3 with 2 outs in the 9th. Williams takes the side from Wells, comes set. And the 1-2 pitch. It's down and away. Another changeup. Two balls, 2 strikes. Kemp waiting. And a 2-2 pitch. Swing and a foul down at the plate. Wells can't hang on. And the game continues at least 1 pitch longer. You've been 4-3 since the Otto Kemp homer leading off the fifth. 2 balls, 2 strikes. As Williams ready again. He kicks and the pitch. It's up high. Should the game continue, Edmundo Sosa waiting in the on-deck circle. Williams bent at the waist, wastes no time, stands straight and tall. Comes set, the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. This one Wells hangs on to. And that'll do it. As the Yankees avoid the sweep, they hang on for a 4-3 win over the Phils. And the Phillies settle for a series win here in New York before heading to Chicago.
Well, they will take that. Today, a tougher day. The top of the lineup for the Phils. 1-3 hitter, 0 for 12 today. Zach Wheeler had a little bit of trouble in command with the sweeper. Kind of a weird thing for him, but he battled through that. Some positive things, some great defense. How about a great play? Throw from Johan to JT, very athletic. Otto Kemp had a couple of home runs. A lot of things to be happy about as well, even though it's still a loss. Go on and get yourself some wins in Chicago.
Phillies fall 4-3 the final. Back with the totals from New York right after this.
From Westchester to Doylestown, from Drexel Hill to Lansdale to Philly, we all look out for each other, stepping up to keep our...
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th, and it's a 1-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.